Boom, baby. Boom, 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 baby. What's up? What's up? What's up? Friday night, Friday night. Welcome to the stream. It's your boy AB. Welcome to the Profit Report. Welcome to the Profit Report. It's Friday night. It's a weekly stream. We are a daily stream. We daily stream and cover financial of publicly traded companies. This is your host, co-host. My boy Steve-O is out tonight. But welcome to the stream. We're gonna wait for a couple of minutes for people to jump on. Making sure we're good to go technically. It's a Friday night, so we're gonna get into some Kodak. Get into some code. Okay. We got the joints. We got everything working. Welcome to the stream, baby. It's your boy AB. We got Steve-O taking the night off. He say, hey yo, AB, I need you to hold it down tonight. I said, say less, my brother. Say less. It's gonna be a fun one. What's up, my peoples? What's up, my peoples? What's up, my peoples? It is your boy. I am here. And we're going to check out Kodak. We are going to get into Kodak. Bow. Wait for a couple of minutes. I know people are used to 8:30 and everything like this, so we'll wait. Lo. Kodak Black. I hope so. I hope so. They're fast knowledge. Big visionaries. Kodak Black. Y'all know about Kodak Black, born Haitian. Public projects. Ooh. Didn't even know that. Wasn't it? What did Kodak? Where did he get his name from? I wonder. Kodak Black. Oh, okay. Says from the age of 6, Kodak Black used to be nicknamed Black. He was used to the name Lil Black. When he joined Instagram, he chose the username Kodak Black because Kodak. That's picture and all that. So even Kodak knows Kodak, man. This later became his stage name when he started a rap and is a name favored by his fans. Kodak. Man, my boy's been going through it though. He's been having convictions and all kinds of stuff. Making a false statement on government phone, first degree assault and battery. He's had some legal issues. Kodak Black. But we're not here to cover the rapper. We're here to cover Kodak. Let me see. What was the most top selling product for Kodak? Top selling product for Kodak ever. Let's see. Best selling product. Let's see. Bam. Ooh. This simple and inexpensive bot camera made photography affordable for the average consumer. It initially sold for just $1. What? The Brownie camera? Damn. The Brownie camera by Kodak. Hold up. No way.
Wi-Fi is strong, and video call is coming your way.
I have the call, and gaming device, and phone.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bridget, and this is my Kodak Brownie camera. In this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the camera. I'm going to show you how to use it, and I'm also going to show you the finished result. So I'm going to take some pictures, have them developed, and see how they turned out. I'm super excited, and let's just jump right in. The original Brownie came out in 1900. What I have is the #2 Brownie, which was introduced in 1901, and I think was retired in 1935. Under the #2 Brownie umbrella, there are different models, and I am still trying to figure out which model mine is, which I'll talk more about when I open up the camera. These Brownie cameras, when they came out, it was sort of a milestone in terms of the history of photography. These cameras were originally made out of cardboard and were extremely inexpensive to produce and were sold very inexpensively. Because of that, it really evened the playing field in terms of who could get their hands on a camera and play around with it. So the average person could start taking photos. So it really changed everything. And these types of cameras were actually marketed towards children. You can see that in some of the old advertisements. So again, that just goes to show you how simple these cameras were made to be. The name Brownie comes from these children's illustrations that were really popular at the time.
What's going on, people? It's your boy AB. We're rocking solo tonight.
Goblin creatures.
Rocking solo. Who do we have in the house? We got you, boy AB tonight. We got me solo. We got me solo tonight. We're getting into Kodak. We're getting into Kodak, guys. Man, this is an epic company, man. This is an epic company. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. Who's in the house, guys? We're getting into it. Just waiting on a couple of people to join us. Is that HJ? What's up, people? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy AB. It's Friday night, and we're talking about Kodak. Kodak, guys. Do y'all remember Kodak? Man, whatever happened to Kodak? I'm not talking about Kodak Black. You know, Kodak Black. I hope so. Give me something for the city. I hope so. Let's see, man. AJ says he's gonna jump on tonight. You're gonna get in here. I'm dropping the link for AJ. Come on through, baby. We got AJ coming through. He said he want to come on. I hope so. Y'all remember Kodak Black with the I hope so joint? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Not the H jammy. Are you wearing your jammy, AJ? Wait a minute. I can't hear you. Is that me? Or you ain't got your audio? Maybe you ain't got your audio. I can't hear you, baby. I can't hear you.
What about now?
Oh.
You know, I got a microphone I should use.
I hope so.
You can't start a Kodak episode without I hope so. We was just chopping it up.
Yeah.
You think you could be monogamous though?
Yeah.
Do you know what monogamous mean, Kodak?
No.
I know, exactly. That means can you be faithful to one woman?
One woman, all the way.
Yeah,
Forever,
I
just
could.
you and her.
Listen, the other night I fell asleep on the phone with a girl. I ain't do that since like middle school.
So that's your girl.
What
that
was you
the
saying? What was you saying to her?
We were just chopping it up like
So for the first night ever, you talked to only one girl.
yeah.
Is that
Like,
the one?
I hope so.
Yo,
Classic moment. Classic moment.
bro, that boy had the damn Breakfast Club in a mask. Talking about, I hope so.
I wonder if he still talks to her. I hope so.
Nah,
I
let's see.
hope.
Let's see personal life. Oh my god. Let's see if you
He's
got
gonna
any
be like,
kids.
"This isn't the Kodak I was talking about."
Yeah, let me see. He also stated in the interview the actress was straight, but he don't like black girls like that. Damn. I don't know. He said that. Oh, let me see. Kodak Black. We gotta get into this. Kodak Black. When he said, "I hope so," who was he talking about? Oh
One of the biggest mysteries of all time, huh?
man, I hope so. Come on, man. Does he have any kids? Any kids?
Should I get the other microphone? Let me try that out real quick.
Oh, damn. Boy got 5 children.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Boy said mashallah. Damn, bro.
I got these earbuds. I haven't even tried them actually.
You know, when you think about it, earbuds is kind of lame word. Hey man, your ear needs a buds. Like I never thought about earbuds.
It's like what I call them earphones or something. Like I thought earphones was like out of date.
Little baby, first baby mama give birth to a
Tell me,
dog. God, bro, I don't know how these guys do this whole baby mama stuff, bro.
tell me, how's the
Man.
audio sound?
Huh?
Does the audio sound better?
Yeah, it's good. It's good,
Okay.
bro. I don't know
These
how
are
these
Sony,
people
by
do.
the way.
Oh man, Sony,
Yeah,
that boy gone,
Sony.
bro. This man he got 5 children with 4 women. Damn. Did he use a Kodak? He should have gotten a Kodak commercial, bro.
They should have done that. Why did they do that? This is a missed opportunity. Wait, is his image not clean enough?
I mean, who cares? You know, dang, he just had a kid in January. Damn.
Man, shout out to you, Kodak. You should have kept that in the Kodak film, you know?
I
Like
hope so. I
capture
mean,
that
at least
moment.
it's at least one of these 4 women. I hope so.
We got King, Queen Yuri. King, man, that's you right there. King AB.
Oh god.
I see
Princess
you.
Isabella Anna Prince, and then Prince Vulture. Damn, that boy named Prince Vulture.
That's a strong name.
Jesus.
Not directly associated with Kodak Black, but it might be a misspelling of the new name of his newborn. Bro, his name is Prince Vulcan Octave Capri.
Octavier. Is it Octave or what is
I don't know.
it?
Boy, that baby is pink. Is that supposed to be
Yeah,
that way?
yeah, that baby is pink. Oh, this guy got his own he got more searches than I do.
I like when they pretty and ghetto. Type of bitch that don't even say.
God damn, bro. Hey, these rappers be going through it, bro.
Isn't everyone, bro?
But you know who else is going
He has
through
an
it?
outlet.
Kodak, the company. These boys going through it too. Yo,
I
they
knew that
go.
was coming. I was like, Kodak, Polaroid.
Damn, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this headline. Kodak warrants it may be going out of business. This was just yesterday. Or like
Yes.
10 days
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Damn,
Kodak.
son.
You're gonna go on Kodak.com. It's gonna be a 404 file not found.
Damn, bro. I mean, I was just watching this video, and it talks about the rise and stuff. Let's look at it real quick because this is a good video.
Introducing the Kodak instant camera with a twist. Meet the crank. Can you feel a brand new day? Imagine instant pictures with color. Color by Kodak. Just crank, 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 and in minutes you get bright, colorful instant pictures with a textured satin luxe finish. See your photo dealer and shake hands with the
$54, bro. It's not bad. I mean, maybe that is expensive at that time. I don't know.
Man, let me tell you something. We had Polaroid. We used to buy Kodak film. I used to have all that stuff. All right. It's crazy how Kodak has fallen. You know?
Hey, bro, this is like, this stream is really like anybody can fall.
Yes.
You know, because
anyone. That's where I'm always like, so what's gonna happen with Apple? What's the future of Apple? It's like, I know Apple's Apple and all, but the whole statement of too big to fail is wrong. You are not too big to fail. Ford,
Right.
GM, and all them were too big to fail, remember? But they have to get bailed out.
Yeah.
That was the creation of too big to fail. We can't let this whole industry go out.
Yeah, because if you had told somebody, even in 2005, like, hey, Kodak is gonna be like, no, freaking, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Nobody would have said that 20 years ago.
Kodak will make the necessary adjustments as a corporation to keep up to date.
You're like, what? You always gonna need cameras? You always need cameras?
Yeah.
You know, people will say, like, well, you're always gonna take a picture, you're always gonna do video. So why would they go out of business? They're the best in the world. They do that shit the best, you know. But nobody really saw the damn camera in the phone. that shit kind of came out of left field.
They're almost like GoPro in the way, in that sense, right? Like you didn't keep up. We had the Polaroid pop. The thing came out, you know, dog. That was like, it was cool.
Huge.
This thing,
that was a flex, right? That was like a that was a flex, like a statement, like a social statement. Like, oh shit, I got that portable joint.
Yeah, like, have you ever had the cameras where you had the film and you had to go in there and line it up, or it had the automatic thing to
automatic rewind. Yeah,
you only had 32 pictures in there, you know, and
you talking about the little click, the
film.
disposable?
No, like the actual film.
Oh, even had the disposable joint.
Yeah,
you know,
do that click. Yeah. They made a camera disposable. The fact that you made it disposable kind of shows like where your industry is going. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do that.
But at the same time, it was sort of cool though. Like, damn.
They still do it, I think, at weddings, right? Like, they give every table like a Kodak, a fun saver, right?
Yes.
And hey, everybody take pictures. Like, isn't that a TikTok trend? They like meet a stranger and say, "Oh, you're going to Greece? Here you go. Here's a camera. Just take pictures and send it to me. Here's my email." And it's a whole TikTok thing.
But you know, when you really think about it, bro, without the camera, we would only have like drawings and illustrations and paintings.
We would all have King Henry portraits over here.
No, like even your great grandma, you would only have a painting of her and shit like that. That's all you would have had.
It would be like in colored pencil too.
Yeah. So, bro, the camera, bro, that is one of the biggest advances we've ever made.
100%. Probably bigger than the internet.
I think so, because like
we documented. I mean, yeah, we're documenting more now than ever before, and we have unlimited storage. But, bro, this was a guy who came in and took a picture of something. I have a copy of what happened. This is history right here. That's a big deal.
And then video, of course, like you're like motion picture. They called it motion picture, bro. That boy
moves.
That boy moves. Motion picture. Yeah, when you really think about it, what did the internet do? Like, the internet made it easier for us to access information. That's all. I mean, for the most part, that's what it did.
You seen this whole thing with AI? The reports that came out saying, like, they're saying that
kind of fizzling and stuff.
Yeah, they're saying that this is actually a huge bubble, and that like 95% of the companies who've implemented it hate it. Which I mean, that could be growing pains and whatnot, but like, is it a bubble? I mean, you and I, we were talking about how AI is just software. Can software change really anything? Internet is not software. Internet is a whole place.
Yeah, like AI, bro. It's just really good software. It's just way better than we've ever had before.
Yes, it's good software that kind of, in a way, almost like reads your mind. It gives you what you want. Bam, quick. An idea. I can quickly just Google it, get an answer. I don't have to sit there and Google.
But
But
yeah,
that's besides.
Kodak, man, they were part of the camera movement.
Yes.
I mean, bro, this is huge.
They even their stock jumped up a few years ago because they were going to use blockchain technology, and that was in crypto. All right, like they were doing that, and everybody's like, "Oh snap, Kodak is making a comeback." But then what happened? It's back down.
I never understood the whole blockchain word.
Okay, so blockchain. Do you know what it is or no?
I get no. I mean, the what that I know. Let me tell you what I know, and then you let me know if there's more to this or not. What I know is like, okay, all transactions are recorded in this stuff. That was the big thing, right? Like, we gotta keep everybody honest. It's never gonna go away. We got crypto with the blockchain, and it's supposed to be like the smart contract thing. Like, you can't bullshit it, like that kind of thing. That's how I understood it.
My understanding of blockchain was like all transactions are recorded, right? So if you have like, let's say, a picture, all right, and that picture is now recorded, like that transaction is recorded. So like in crypto, right, isn't it that if I send you money, that token has the whole Carfax to that. It's got a whole Carfax report to the whole Bitcoin transaction that happened, right? Whatever it is. And that's what Kodak was implementing. So you're like, oh, okay, this is kind of forward thinking here. But what happened? Like, I guess what use did it have? I guess with NFTs, but what's an NFT anymore? Nobody cares about an NFT.
Yeah, now that whole NFT thing was crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
All right, let's watch this video.
Yeah.
Kodak instant camera with a twist.
Kodak was known as the giant that revolutionized the photography industry. They were hitting a whopping $11 billion annually. Within 8 years after hitting $11 billion, they were down to $812 million.
Damn. From 11 billion to 812 million.
Them boys are broke.
Damn, bro.
Poverty.
Imagine you were making 100K. Now you make 10,000 or $8,000.
Remember that thing I was saying? Like, I want to relate this in a number that is actually relatable to me.
Yeah, like
real quick.
Imagine this is not like you were making $20. Now it's like down to 15. Yeah. That would have been a 25% drop. This is you making $20. Now you make $1.80.
Yeah. Let me see if I can tell AI to make this relatable for me. Keep going.
They were forced to file for bankruptcy in 2012.
2012 filed for bankruptcy.
Even though they still are around today, and the time will tell if they would come back or not, something had happened to Kodak in those 8 years. So what had happened to once known one of the most powerful companies?
It says here, in relation to those numbers, if 11 billion was $100,000, I went from making $100,000 a year to making $7,400 a year. That's crazy. Crazy.
And that's revenue. Yeah. That's not even profit, bro.
How are you still surviving?
You're effectively dead. Like, but if it's profitable, it's still gonna make a couple of dollars. But okay, I think this is one of the things that I want to talk about. The difference between like owning something versus being an investor. Okay, like if I own something, bro, as long as it makes money, why would I get rid of it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's making me 10 million, 5 million, 20 million. Like, if you and I own Kodak, we wouldn't really complain if it's profitable. We'd be like, all right,
A positive is a positive.
yeah, positive is positive. But if from an investor, like, I'm not gonna get my money back.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
And that's kind of the problem when you go public, though, right? When you go onto the
Mhm.
stock market, your whole priority shifts to
Yes.
shareholders, right? If you were a private company, you don't have to worry about this. You can be like that small potato chip company out in Philadelphia. It doesn't matter. I can donate this money, like Newman's Own, right? Don't they donate like all profits to charity and stuff? You can do whatever you want. There's no
Yeah,
shareholder
or
to
you can
satisfy.
sell it and move on, whatever, right? But how are you gonna sell a public company? It's tough. You have to convince the board and the shareholders, this and that. Kodak, it has to either keep going or it has to go into bankruptcy. Like, it's gonna have to just, bro, that fight that's gonna take place.
If you had a company and you were making money, would you ever consider taking it public and getting shareholders and all that?
No, man, I think
I would
a lot of those founders were resistant to going public.
Mhm.
I think even who's the Apple guy? I think he was resistant to it.
I think so.
A lot of them are like, I lose control. I mean, this is why like Mark Cuban is against it for the most part. I think Tillman Fertitta, he was public and then brought it back to private. All the Landry stuff,
Yeah,
more control, right?
100%. You're essentially getting yourself a boss,
Yeah,
another boss.
yeah.
You are the boss, and now you're forfeiting that to be having another boss over you, multiple bosses that are really putting the screws on you.
But I think if you want to be a billion, man. But I mean, yeah, look at it. Even like The Rock, right? His isn't his like tequila worth like $1 billion, but he's not going public.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, why? I don't need to be like. So a lot of companies are actually. I think this is the lowest IPO we've ever seen in a while. If you can check me on that. But we're actually seeing a lot of non-IPO situation going on right now. I think the last couple of years or the last 10, 15 years, like this is the least IPO we've ever seen.
Let me see.
So a lot of companies are choosing to go to like stay private or sell to private equity and shit like that.
Let's see. I can believe that though. Uncertainty, volatility. So under really okay. Yes, deal counts are up and IPOs are doing notable. No, that's not what I'm asking globally. It's me. Yeah, keep going. I'll look this up.
Yeah.
Is in the world. In today's episode, we will discuss rise and fall of Kodak.
Now, here's Harriet.
It's always seemed to me that keeping a family picture record is one of the finest things a mother can do for her family. And with an up-to-date camera by Kodak, it's one of the easiest, too.
And now Kodak invites you to enjoy...
It can
dropped
be said that from
dramatically.
the very start, Kodak.
Huh?
It did. That number 2021 was an exceptional peak with a record of 1,035 IPOs. That number dropped dramatically in the following years from 181 in 22, 154 in 23, and then 225 in 2024. In 2025, we've had 200. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You don't need it though. You really don't. But yeah.
Nah, I mean, like, bro, if you got revenue and you're profitable, go borrow money or, whatever, like bring in investors and keep it private.
Yeah.
People will give you money if you're making money.
You got a company like what was it? Y Combinator?
Yeah, Y Combinator, yeah.
I mean,
No, you got all these private equities, bro. That's another thing I want to get into is damn private equities.
They're ruining us, bro.
Huh?
They're ruining things, bro.
Bro. I was just the other day like looking up like top private companies and I was seeing what they own. I'm like, why do you own this?
Yeah. They
What's
should
up,
not.
people? No, bro.
They should not.
They're owning like fucking plumbing companies, bro.
There was something that I saw earlier today. Oh my god, I forgot. And it was like, private company's gonna own this. God, what was it? I forgot. Anyways, yeah.
Man, I'm gonna divert real quick. I don't know who.
I'm pissed off, man.
Yeah, let's see.
Who's with us in the chat today, man?
Oh, today we got nobody. We solo doloing out here.
Okay. We just hanging out.
Yeah, Friday night.
Rahul Agrawal. I know that.
That's your boy. Yeah,
I know him.
bro. Look.
Shit. Wingstop. I thought that was that boy. What was his name? Rick Ross? Wasn't that Rick Ross? No, not Rick Ross. Is
So
it?
I think they own a franchise. So Wingstop is actually publicly traded. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But it looks like they own like 100 Wingstops. But look, that's just one, bro. They own like a dentist.
Yeah.
They own a locksmith.
Why do you own that?
Lazy dog.
Lazy
Don't
dog?
you guys have a lazy dog out there?
Yeah. Oh, they own Snooze? Snooze is weak.
Oh, they own Postino. Wait a minute, Postino's?
Postino, the thingy? The restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Postino or Postillo?
Postino.
Is it Postino? Snap. Let me look it up.
Oh,
The taco place.
No. This is the wine place. The wine and charcuterie board.
Yeah, that. They own that. Oh, snap. I thought this had tacos, but whatever.
Damn. Oh my God. Not Watermill Express. Watermill Express, bro.
How many locations they got at Watermill Express?
Bro, they got a lot in Houston. I know that for a fact.
100%. Old Spanish.
1,300 stations.
They sell water, bro. They sell water. How
Bro,
good is this business, by the way? I'm curious. Like, does this business work? Like, you do see a couple people out there, like, all the time getting this.
I mean, we use that. We use that to refill and stuff.
We used to use that when we used to live out in the Voss. When we lived out in an apartment out there, we used to get the water from there.
All right, so
You
we
get
in
the gallons
we in,
filled up.
Yeah. All right, so these motherfuckers right here in LA, okay, in Santa Monica Boulevard.
Good on
like
them.
down the street, huh?
Good on them. Good on them.
Down the street from the damn beach. They sitting up on this damn building right here, and they owning a water mill, bro. So you're driving down the freeway, you look at this thing, just a blank building, and you come down here.
Yeah.
There it is, right there. Oh, they don't even written on the thing.
Is it not? Is it on the other side or on this side?
Are they Crescent? Who is this? No, Brentwood. Nah, this is the building. Oh, 11. I don't know.
It's that guy right there. Hold on, go around. Either way, you think these
It's the
buildings...
same thing. It's the same building, bro.
Oh, hold on 1 second. All right.
What's going on, people? What's going on? I'm just went on a little rant about private equity, but tonight we're talking about Kodak, not Kodak Black. I almost said Kodak, but let's go back to this video. Let's go back. Let's see what happened to Kodak.
Was a pioneer in the industry. They introduced innovative products for photographers and filmmakers for well over a century. In 1878, George Eastman, the founder of Kodak, got the world's attention with his gelatin dry plates. This invention replaced the clunky and messy wet plate technology which still prevailed at the time. By 1903, Kodak introduced their non-curling film, which became the standard for all amateur photographers for almost 3 decades. Then, Kodak revolutionized the motion pictures industry with the first microfilm ever on the market, with their 16mm Kodacolor film. Then, Kodak kept up the technology by introducing their first motion picture film. Many would save their earning, just so that one day they could afford Kodak.
They say this brownie was the most sold Kodak ever.
I've never even heard of that, but that's cool. I like the name of it.
1976,
bro.
Kodak had 85% market share in camera.
Bro, listen to that. Hold up.
85%
In
market share.
1976, Kodak had 85% market.
1976, they had 80%.
Bro, what an
Domination.
iconic logo, everything. I remember seeing this logo and I'm like, man, that is cool. This is when logos really spoke to you. As a kid, I was like, man, Kodak, that's crazy. And they had all the, I mean, they were number one.
Market share in cameras and 90% share in film. Kodak enjoyed their position as industry leaders in their sector for over 1 century. In the early
1 century. What is that, 100?
100 years.
80s, Sony released their first electronic camera. Digital photography, although it was in its embryonic stages, this technology was showing signs that it would replace film. Kodak had the money and the sales figures on their side. They were hitting $3 billion annually. Digital cameras were becoming popular, and many at Kodak did see the transformation coming. An electrical engineer at Kodak, Steve Sasson, invented a digital camera in 1975, which was patented by Kodak. But it is said that this transformation was happening in the background, as Kodak kept dominating the industry with their films. To put this in perspective, when Steven proposed his idea of going digital, executives at Kodak reportedly told him, "That's cute, but don't tell anyone about it."
Wow.
It took Kodak 3 years to file a patent for Steven's camera.
Huh?
My dad had that camera or something like that.
Oh, this
Yeah.
Canon?
Yeah.
Wait, Canon is theirs?
No, Canon is just a camera. You needed a film to put in there. That's where Kodak came in.
Oh, but Canon is its own thing.
Yeah, like Canon, Nikon, all of them, right? Fuji had cameras, but also like they had Fujifilm, but
Right.
you know, yeah.
Kodak was bouncing back and forth with film and digital. And by 1984, people switched to Fuji, as they were 20% cheaper from Kodak. Kodak kept up with the film business model and chose to use digital to improve the quality of film by introducing Advanix Preview Camera. They spent a good $500 million from this technology. One of the key features of the Advanix system was that it allowed users to preview their shots and indicate how many prints they wanted. The Advanix Preview could do that because it was a digital camera. Yet it still used film and emphasized print because Kodak was in the film business. Kodak soon knew that this was not their best product. Keeping up with films, they completely missed the rise of digital technologies. People would much rather share pictures than print them. However, it still was not too late. Kodak purchased a photo sharing site, Ophoto, in 2001. They could have kept it for what they purchased it for, sharing website. But their love of films was strong. They tried to get people to print digital images using the platform.
Really? Interesting.
Despite all their best efforts, Kodak was in trouble in 2008. They continued introducing digital products, but the sales kept on falling. Sony, Canon, and Nikon were way ahead of Kodak by now. By 2012, they had no option but to file for bankruptcy, leaving its legacy and selling off all its patents. Remember Ophoto? That was sold to Shutterfly as part of its bankruptcy for less than $25 million. Kodak missed out on the opportunity on digital landscape, a technology that they were pretty much in the front line of. In some ways, they failed to recognize the power of digital and kept investing in films.
Damn, bro. They missed the whole freaking cameras and phones. You missed the biggest thing ever.
The problem is like we can't, like same with like AI. I understand the concerns with AI, but we cannot like ignore the new thing. You know what I mean?
No.
We cannot. And this is what they did. You expected me to print them out. Do you remember that time of printing out pictures? It was a painful time. You just left that boy on your computer, like a digital camera. It was, why would I print it out anymore? You know what I mean?
I mean, I like having a picture book. It's nice. I do agree in having a picture book.
But it ain't gonna sell your camera, it ain't gonna sell it.
Yeah, it ain't go. You're gonna be a small company.
Yes, you
What's
should
up,
have
people? What's up?
focused
What's up?
on.
We're talking about Kodak. Let's check out
A
another video.
century after being at the forefront of innovation in photography and making advanced film cameras a staple in the household. They were the absolute leader of the entire industry. Yet in 2012, they filed for bankruptcy. The form the company takes today is very different from the original structure, since they have scaled back operations to work in a much smaller capacity. Here, we will be going through their pretty significant decline, from king of the industry to what they are today. Known throughout the world as Kodak, the Eastman Kodak Company is an American imaging company that began in the 19th century. The corporation was founded in 1888 by George Eastman and
1888, bro.
They should have gotten with Kodak, like 100%. They should have done that.
Bro,
They
imagine
should
like
have.
if they had kept up with the smartphone, like they would have been the camera, or they would have made their own phone or something. Like, bro, you had the technology.
The thing is that you had the film. They didn't do, let's say, the camera, the sensor, or the lens, right? That's a whole different arena. They did the film.
Oh, they never had a well, they'd had cameras way back in the day.
Yeah, but like, did they make the lens? Like, yeah, they probably made those lenses back in the day, but
Yeah.
you know,
Well, actually, let's watch this.
like if you followed up with smartphones, what would your contribution have been? All right, because that's where I think, like, man, they should have gone into like memory cards. They should have been like SanDisk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what is film? Film is memory, right?
Well,
So
I
you
think
should
the
have gone into
chemical
memory.
part of it too matters.
Yeah, but if they didn't want to go into digital, then what would have been the pivot?
Let's see. I just saw this video, this little girl. But no, they used to have cameras, bro. I mean, I don't know what hold on, let me see.
But like, who made on the earliest Kodak cameras? Who made the lens and whatnot?
Hey guys, welcome to Cameras and Cats. Today we're talking about the Kodak Brownie Hawkeye camera. It is a 620 box camera from the 1950s. It's really cute and super fun to use. I just took it on a trip to Kauai with me, so I'm going to show you all my favorite photos from my trip. So stay tuned.
Yeah, the lenses were made by Eastman Kodak, not outsourced to another optics company. The goal was to keep the design cheap and durable, so the camera could be mass produced.
No, they were at the front of the actual physicals part of stuff. Yeah.
So
what happened? How did you miss that whole thing?
Yeah.
I always love good condition.
Did you not?
It is a 620 box camera, which means it takes 620.
I mean, look at it, bro. They were making shit in the freaking 1900s. They were making cameras.
This is an American company?
Yeah. Rochester, New York.
Yeah. Rochester, New York. That's an interesting place. A lot of businesses started up from there.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Like
That's
cold.
like Beaumont, Texas, bro.
Yeah, when you're cold out there, you're like, damn, I gotta do something with my life.
Yeah. I gotta get to inventing.
Film, which they don't make anymore. So you have to buy 120 film that has been wound onto a 620 spool, or you can do it yourself if you get an old 620 spool, or they make new ones now too. But you can go into a dark space and wind it yourself. For me, I went and bought a roll from Blue Moon Camera in Portland, Oregon, and they had wound it for me onto a 620 spool. So I bought it there. And then I took it with us to Kauai on our trip for our 5-year wedding anniversary. And I shot my very first roll with this camera. If you know or follow me, you know that I really like very simple cameras. The Holga is like my favorite one. But lately I've been wanting something different, like almost something more ghostly and like blurred out, like vignetted, like something that's even more messed up, I guess. Like I just lately have been wanting something less perfect. So I knew this camera would kind of give me a little bit of what I'm looking for. Very easy to use. Put the film in.
Brownie, hockey, camera, flash model. I mean, look at it, bro. Like they were doing the damn thing.
They were.
Bulb setting, exposure, like on a very steady surface.
Why don't they get the bailout as like an American company? You know what I mean?
Don't we need them? Like what? You're right.
Like, this is an American company. This is America. This is like known in Japan, known all over the world. Kodak. Why aren't we
Iconic, the
helping
brand,
them?
like that logo.
To lose them, it would be literally a loss.
It's like losing the New York Yankees.
Yeah, 100%. It's such a well-known, identifiable brand, and here we are, and they're gonna go out. Oh well, no, bro. This is a company that needs to be saved.
Very in control. Steve uses a widget in that, so that was also a learning experience. It took me like. You can take as many as you want. The shutter button, you just push as many times as you want, and then you just wind the film when you're ready to advance to the next frame. The other nice thing about this camera is it is super cheap. You can get it on eBay for like literally $5 to $20. I cannot believe it's that cheap, honestly. I mean,
good.
Okay.
Yep, bro. This is pre-color, bro. God damn.
This was still segregated colors.
Yo,
that was black and white over there.
Crazy. We'll see how that turns out.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the anticipation when you took a picture on these cameras and you had to wait for it to get developed? You had to go get it developed, and you're like, okay, well, how did that picture come out? And then you're like, oh snap, I messed up, or oh snap, this looks great.
Damn, bro. So I mean, damn, bro. Let's look at what happened here. So.
Did they go into the printing business? Yeah, I think they tried to get into the printers. Or was
no,
it
yeah,
like
paper? They're in commercial printing business now.
Yeah.
So, started by George Eastman. So his whole thing was for photography accessible to everybody. He introduced roll film in '88, the first Kodak camera with the famous slogan, "You press the button, we do the rest."
Smooth.
Damn, that's good. Actually, hold up.
Bro,
look, I
open
want
up.
to show you.
We need to see what Houston Camera Exchange is selling out here. Like, you guys are selling Kodak stuff, right?
Houston Camera Exchange.
Shout out to this place. Have you ever been here?
Yeah.
It's cool in there. I like it. We should go sometime.
Who's into photography, guys?
Let's see. Type in Kodak and let's see what Kodak even pulls up.
Even if it's on the list.
Alicia's a big
it's
one.
not, bro.
Or Leica.
It's not on the list, bro.
Type in the search. Let's see what they even sell that's Kodak.
You talking about Kodak Black?
I hope so. Why are you typing Kodak and it opens up Canon?
What the?
Do they not have Kodak?
No. Not a damn thing, bro.
That's a shame. I mean, I know you could still get like Kodak film and stuff. Oh, wait. Go back. Type in Kodak one more time. You see Kodak film, was that 177? Is that what it is? 177 hits?
I mean, but I think that's like the web or what? Nothing is coming up.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Nah, but look, it looks like the most is Canon, and then we got Fujifilm, Nikon. Those are the top three. You got Sony.
Even like a company like Hasselblad over there, even they make lenses for cell phones. You know, that's on the OnePlus. They have a contract with Hasselblad. Like all you guys. Oh, that's a good brand. Leica or Leica, I don't know how to pronounce it. That's a good brand. But that's an expensive one. But like a lot of these companies did team up with cell phone manufacturers.
You have to, bro. That was the new thing. You had to adapt.
That's what I'm saying. You could have even done like, if you made lenses, you could have done SD cards. You could have given me a memory card with Kodak. Give me a yellow card, you know, and even that would have still sold.
Okay, so look, this is the history of photography. We got somebody that made some camera in the year 1021.
It's probably the Arab. Shout out to the Arab.
That was like what, 1,000 years ago? Literally.
Yeah.
That boy was hiding. Look at he lay opening a chest.
That boy
What you
had to
got in
walk
here?
in there.
Yeah, walk in.
I saw this one guy on TikTok. He was like, he had one of these cameras, like the big ones. He would like go on a road trip. His family be in a car, and he's like setting up his whole camera, taking picture of a mountain. That boy would print out on glass. It was on glass. He would take out a whole glass sheet and be like, "Oh man, look at this picture, bro. This camera, this has come a long way."
This technology, bro. It's
Yeah.
Kodak. You were at the front of this thing, though. But look, okay, so
we could do Galaxy, the Samsung Galaxy, as good as zoom as that thing has. In this form factor, that's it. In this thing, I can go and take a picture of the moon. Crazy.
All right, we got Kia in the house. What's up, Kia? He's talking about
Kia.
Sony. He's saying that he just bought some Sony. He's saying it's really good. But look at the history of photography. So we got camera.
Just because Kia says it's good doesn't mean it's good.
No. We got first portable camera in 1965. No, 1685.
That's why I was like, wait. Wow.
World's first photography photo, basically 1826.
First photograph. So they made the camera, but they never made the photograph.
Whoa, that is kind of crazy. So what the hell they were doing all day?
So what was the point of the portable camera then? What was that? I'm never.
I think they were seeing some shit in it. Like, yeah, like, bro,
that's a telescope, bro.
Unbelievable. And then,
you know what's funny is Kia got the Tesla, right? That car has all these cameras in it too, bro. Kodak, you could have been here. You could have been
yes,
anywhere.
Yes, that's my point.
You could have been anywhere.
Yes.
You could have been anywhere. Shout out to you, Kia.
You missed it. You missed the whole thing. You missed the whole vibe. We're talking some security camera, backup camera. You missed everything, bro. Even the camera I'm talking right now, laptop, iPad.
Yeah.
Look at that. Kodak sells first commercial camera, 1888.
Yeah. Polaroid came in 1948, introduces first instant camera in 1948.
And then look at Kodak right here. First professional digital camera. Yeah, Kia. I mean, they're about to die, basically. They're not doing well at all. They basically missed the whole camera movement that took place the last 30 years. So they're not doing well. They still exist, but barely. So this is their website. This is what they're trying to do. So they still talking about print.
You know, okay, I give it to them that, hey, you know what? You are very much like, no, we are our own company. We do this. We are all about print, and you know, we aren't gonna change. But that's like, you know, like for example, records and cassettes. Like, yeah, they're making a resurgence and all that, but you didn't just focus on that whole time. Thinking like this is what irritates me. Like, you can argue with me on this, but the whole concept that business schools tell us about niche markets, right? Like, oh, find your niche and then you'll be straight. Yeah, but these guys found a niche and it's too small for them to be sustainable. Having a niche is not that great then. You have to be broad and, you know, sustainable for your business.
I mean, you can't be on the stock market, or you have to like really like, you know, reduce your price or whatever. Like, I mean, what's the Kodak stock? I mean, that boy is $6, bro.
Oh, Kia also missed out on Kodak Black. That was the other thing. $6.13, bro.
Substat, bro. Okay, yeah, this is the update basically. Kodak CEO says there's a substantial doubt about whether or not the 133-year-old company will continue. So they're fighting for their lives. They're like, against the wall, against the. Let's see what happens.
They're like POP holding it down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's done. It's like Kodak is warning investors that it may not exist. Struggles to satisfy its debt obligations, which have left the company with substantial doubt about ability to continue. So this is called the going away concern in accounting. So like if you have a legit going away concern, you have to report it.
I don't know that. So you remember.
Several years ago, we brought back our heritage as a U.S. manufacturer. Kodak is proud to be a global company, and our key manufacturing place right here at home. As an American manufacturer, over 100 years, we remain committed to manufacturing in the U.S. and expect U.S. tariffs to protect U.S. businesses like ours. Last November, they announced that it planned to terminate this retirement pension plan in order to unlock value and free up cash.
Oh man, these guys. That's a shame. Maybe AI could give them another opportunity. AI or Al? It's all in AI. I mean, A.
No,
AI.
man, they don't have anything they're working on that's AI related though that I can see. But like, let's see.
Can anything that they do be used or enhanced, let's say, by AI? Because like
they got
in Samsung,
pharmaceuticals. What the hell is this?
would that be for like what is in pharmaceuticals? Could it be like phosphate buffered sand?
Advanced materials and chemicals.
They are a chemical company, we're bringing expertise in regulated. They're all ready to use
Water
phosphate.
purification. Come on, bro. You're in a whole different world, bro. Kodak phosphate buffered saline.
What is
What the
this?
hell? What is that?
The pH balanced solution.
It's like a thing. It's like a hand sanitizer. Yeah.
Balanced salt solution integral for cell culture held by maintaining the physiology integrity of mammalian cells and some plants. It combines the isotonic power of saline with pH stabilizing
You're
phosphate.
a chemical company. What is this?
I think this is like when. Is this the thing when you go into like look into the microscope? You have the little drop that you put in. Is that what that is?
Materials, chemicals, industrial film services. I mean, functional printing. So look, this is the divisions. They got print, they got advanced material and chemicals, they got motion picture, they got consumer, and they got company. So I think under consumer, they got cameras, printing.
Man, why do they have Bluetooth speakers, bro?
Yeah, they got Bluetooth speaker. I don't know why. Storage solutions. So what is storage solutions?
Memory
they got
card
memory
USB.
cards. Oh god. But this is such a commodity item. I could just go on Amazon and freaking
even
buy.
sell this?
No, man, I don't even know. Let me see.
Does
Like
Best Buy even sell this? Like, what does Best Buy sell that is Kodak?
Memory. I've never even seen Kodak. Walmart sells. Okay, well, not Walmart sells.
I want to see what's in store on BestBuy.com, bro. That's what I want to see.
Macy's is selling it. What is this? I mean, Walmart got it.
Well, I don't. I want to see what's in store.
Look like Best Buy is selling SanDisk.
Yeah, that's not. No. Let me see.
So you're not doing. You're not. You got nothing. You got nothing. Basically, you're lost.
Let me see.
Flash drives, bruh. Let me see what kind of cameras they got. Digital cameras. I've never seen a Kodak camera out there.
Okay, you're on the Kodak webpage. I'm on Best Buy and I typed in Kodak. we have, and that's a pretty cool looking camera, Kodak Smile Plus. And they're only selling like cameras and then camera packs, like bundles. Okay,
Looks
let me
like
see
Best
what
Buy is not
is.
really fucking with them.
Oh shoot! Look, Best Buy. I type in Kodak. I say available in store. No products found. They're a web only thing. Then you have to look for Kodak. You have to say I want Kodak and get a
Oh,
Kodak.
they got a Barbie collab. What is this? So it looks like okay. So they're still selling it at Best Buy.
Online. I think this is online.
Yeah.
36 reviews. That's not enough, bro. Is this a print? Yeah, this is a Printomatic instant print camera.
I don't know, man. They seems like to be all over the place, but I guess
Yeah,
let's
you're right. I agree.
Oh crap. Oh snap. Why is this thing? Bro, you know how I know
Kodak
this?
could have gone into monitors too. You know what I mean? Like you could have gone into like actually making like monitors, things like that. Lenses, like Leica, like Leica, that's the other company. They do like high quality lenses. They never, I don't think they focused on like film or anything like that, but
All
I
right,
guess
let's look at
different
this.
strengths in the same industry.
All right, so they says they operate in 3 segments: print, advanced materials and chemicals, and brand. So those are the we just saw that. So we just saw, right? Let's go back. So you got print, advanced materials and chemicals, and then they call the other one brand. So what is print is basically these giant printers.
Large scale industrial
printing. Yeah, like this big machines like
yeah,
this.
that thing looks cool though.
You need the world's fastest inkjet printer. So I guess if you're printing labels and things like this,
At U of H, I went to the print shop over there. These machines, they are huge, bro. Like printing out magazines and everything.
Yeah. But do they? Let's see if they Okay, so those
How
are
can
the
that work?
yeah. So the print segment is come for 4 line of business: the press print solution business, Prosper business, software business, and electro photo graphic print solutions. The print segment serves a variety of commercial industries, including commercial print, direct mail. Come on, my freaking Popeye's coupon coming through. That's what they're talking about. Book publishing, newspapers, magazines, and packaging labels. Damn, Kodak. We're in AI world. We are in AI, and you're talking about books.
That's the problem. They kind of went into like, God, how do I describe it? Like, there's gonna be a market out there who wants to have the newspaper, but that is such a small market. How are we going to make
Come on,
money off
bro.
of it?
You literally are saying they're in the direct mail business. Who reads those things?
Like, yeah.
Oh my
Kodak was
Lord.
just having bad management, like 100%. It was just, we didn't even need to look at the number. We just know that it was bad decisions and bad management, 100%.
And then you got this materials and chemicals segment, industrial film and chemicals business, motion picture business.
When did this industrial film and not industrial? When did the chemical business come in? Let me
Hold
see.
on.
Like, was this a little pivot for them?
All right, bro. Like their chemical business is 33% of their revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh
like,
wait,
as an investor, like, what am I getting from here?
Kodak Chemicals. Over time, Kodak Chemicals grew so large that in 1994 it was spun off as Eastman Chemical Company, now a Fortune 500 specialty chemicals giant, independent of Kodak.
Really?
So this could be independent but related, you know?
No, I mean, what is it called?
Eastman Chemical Company. There it is.
Wow. Oh shit. 10 billion in revenue.
Once a subsidiary of Kodak. Today it's an
Bro,
independent
they
global.
got rid of the good boy. You got rid of the company that was making money, son.
What's their stock looking like? EMN.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Machila. What are you doing? $69? Oh my god.
It went
Why'd
up
you-
340. It went up
Why
5%
you did
today.
that? Why you did that? All right, look at the market cap. 7.9 billion. So
This is like, okay, hold on. Let me ask AI again. On the Kodak webpage, when they talk about chemicals, they're talking about Eastman Chemical?
no. They're talking about their own shit. So they're talking about industrial film and this other stuff, like very niche stuff.
Yeah.
So they got industrial film and chemicals, motion picture, advanced materials, and functional printing. So they're talking about that, like, the hand sanitizer shit that we talk about,
Yeah.
like little things like that.
What was that thing called again? The I want to see what it's for.
Eastman
No,
chemicals.
that chemical thing that they were doing. That liquid.
So they got this thing, and then you got chemicals. I don't know, bro. Like, come on, man. Look.
Okay, I think I got it. I asked AI. Let me see. Automated film processors used in radiology departments. They relied on Kodak developer and fixer chemicals. Kodak developer replenishers, high activity developer solutions optimized for quick developing of dense X-ray exposures. Fixer and hardener, silver halide emulsions. These required precision
Bro,
chemistry.
this is how you know you're struggling, bro. You only have 4,000 workers. I want to ask AI
in 29 countries.
at their peak, how many employees Kodak had? Woo! Show's over, guys. We don't need show. That boy.
I'm just closing my laptop right now.
Yo, 99% that boy lost, bro. 99%. So 1%, what's 1% of 160? So 10% would have been 60. 10% would be what? 16,000? Yeah. And 1% would be 1,600. So we're talking 2% of what it was.
How are they functioning, bro?
They lost 98 bro. I mean, it went to bankruptcy. Somebody brought them back up. Went to bankruptcy in 2012.
I mean, like, am I supposed to be impressed? Like, what was their 800 million that they're making per year with 4,000 employees? That's what we're talking about.
It's a peanut. Like, I think we have it in our head, like, oh, Kodak, but that Kodak is gone. Yes. They're more closer to Kodak Black. Like You
I think
know,
you're
like
right.
for real.
I think
It's
you're right.
actually a great analogy. Like that boy is like one thing away from stumbling upon jail, like real bad.
What is it? That webpage Google Trends. We need to see.
Uh-huh.
We need to see when Kodak and Kodak Black and like how they helped each other. But yeah,
Bro, look at this. Kodak's ability to receive revision proceedings from the termination and liquidation of the Kodak retirement income plan, if any, and the amount. So on January, the board approved the termination of KIP effective March, and no further benefits will occur under KIP. Following the determination and satisfaction, so they basically got rid of their whole pension plan. Yeah, bro. Like they literally got nothing.
I feel bad for Kodak. Kodak was it.
Support multiple languages. What are you talking about?
What do we got in the chat today? What do we got? We got 3 viewers. That's what's up, man.
Oh, listen to okay. Let's see. We got some properties. Worldwide headquarters located in Rochester, New York.
Oh snap! My battery's running low. Give me a second.
Rochester, New York. Let's see. Kodak. What's up, people? Who we got in the chat?
All right.
Oh, there's a Kodak Center. Oh man, they sponsor like a whole thing in Rochester, New York. Kodak Center. It's like their performance hall. Damn, bro. That city doesn't even know. Like they come
All located in Eastman Business Park.
Eastman, yeah, research. Oh, there's a whole thing, bro. It's a whole campus out there. Ooh, look at all that. Big campus. Rochester, New York.
I've seen bigger.
Look at that. Eastman Kodak Company.
Wow. Look at that.
Kodak Center, Rochester, New York.
Cool.
Represent.
Cool. This is when you had factories in the back. They had a factory.
Oh my lord, bro. Damn, fabulous flowers across the street holding it down. Bro, you know, for this town, man, this is their place.
Yes. Yes. Let me see what other big companies came out of Rochester.
Damn, bro, this is a big ass building. we got
bad decisions.
We got our business over here.
You got an elote shop over there.
Yeah, I just saw some elote situation. But there it is, man. Looks like some kind of
Xerox. This is an interesting thing. Rochester, New York was once nicknamed the imaging capital of the world because of Kodak, but it's also the birthplace of several other major companies, some still around. Eastman Kodak, Xerox, Bosch and Lomb. You've seen Bosch and Lomb at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Contact lens. I use them all the time. Contact lens, eye health, ophthalmic instruments. Okay, manufacturing Gleason Corp, maker of gear manufacturing machines. Western Union, French's Mustard, Eastman Chemical, Carestream Health, Constellation Brands. Constellation Brands, you know them? World's
Yeah,
largest
yeah.
alcohol beverage companies, Corona Modelo. Okay, University of Rochester. Yeah,
Oh shit! They made a George Eastman statue for him and everything.
I thought that said George Foreman. I said, man, George Foreman, bro.
Damn, bro. Damn, man. This company's
look
sad,
at
bro. It's sad.
look at how empty that parking lot is. Oh, I hope this was taken on a Sunday.
Oh man, look at that Kodak. It's a Kodak moment, you know, like that was a phrase.
Marketing like crazy, and we still say that to this day.
I mean, now look at you making printers.
I really wish, like, I know, like, the whole bailout that we had for Ford and Chevy and all them was controversial, but like, would you have bailed these guys out, like, if you could? Like, is the bailout like? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
or am I thinking about nostalgia?
Nobody
It
cares.
doesn't. It doesn't matter though. Like, you just had bad business moves. Bottom line.
Well, let's see. Let's say they're comparing themselves to the Russell
Oh, hey Sam,
2000.
we got Sam out here.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
She had 2 hearts, one for me, one for you.
So it looks like the stock kind of kept up with the Russell 2000. I mean, look at this. It started like, okay, bam, it had a big bump. I think that's when you were talking about the blockchain thing, right? Like 2020 and 2019.
Let me see.
And then that went up to like 180. You know, if you had to spend $100, it would have been up to almost 180. Took all the way down to $60 in 2022. And then it sort of climbed up. Now it's like, 120. So it's done like, 20% return in the last couple of
Blockchain.
years.
The most famous examples of the 2017-2018 blockchain hype wave. I think it was in 2018.
All right, it says 5 years down 10%. 1 year though, it's up 25%. Why? What did it do? Did it do nothing? I mean, we'll have to, I guess, look at it.
What happened in the news for that to happen?
Yeah, year to date down 10%. 6 months down 15%.
You said what was year to date?
Year to date down 8.7%.
What was the one that you had where it was up like 10%? 1 year, okay.
Past year was up, yeah, like something happened. It looked like something around November. Well, but for these guys, like a dollar or two is considered 25%.
That's a swing, bro.
You know what I mean? So is that real? Like how, let's see.
Pivot towards advanced materials and chemicals, favorable trade policy, improved profitability metrics, and retail and social media buzz around pharma expansion. This is pharmaceutical now. This is risk check. What's still dragging Kodak? Q2 2025 performance reported 26.
But they had a decline in revenue. So
the problem is, what the problem is? Marketing. We look at Kodak still as a camera company and not a pharmaceutical company. If they're focusing on pharmaceuticals, then we need to treat them as such. They need
guys, Kodak, as you know it, is dead. Kodak, as you know it, is done. It's in the it's in the chemical. Like I don't know what kind of like it's in the printing, the big big massive printers that prints books and things, and it's in the chemical business for the most part. They still make little cameras here and there, but it's not that much.
So then why are they struggling? If they are good at those businesses, then why are they struggling overall? Massive debt. Kodak has nearly 500 million in term debt. Oh, I lost it. I'm on the free chat GPT. Hold on. Right here, summary. Debt. We have limited liquidity, pension plan pressures, business transition gaps, shift to AM and C, and pharma has a promise, but isn't enough yet. Legacy decline, late transition to digital devastated his core business. Investor doubt, growing concern warning spooked markets, stock tumble 26%. Conditional survival plan, dependence on pension assets to stabilize by early 2026. I'll go back. Debt maturity, 500 million in term debt due within 12 months. No committed financing. Limited liquidity, only 155 million in cash versus far larger obligations. Hold on, bro. 155 million in cash and they got 500 million in debt. Pension plan pressure, severing pension plan to free up assets with stopgap solution, bro. These guys need to open up a lemonade stand.
Yeah, look, they had
They
had
need to make a Kodak church or something.
Bro, they need a GoFundMe, whatever. Look,
Yeah.
they had $1 billion in revenue. He's like, I mean, okay, it's not the most amazing thing, whatever. They profited only $100 million.
Where to go?
Bro,
840. Is this
but
paying
look
off
at that.
debt or what?
This is the problem. Cost of revenue at 840, bro. Like that's like you buying something for $84 and selling it for like $100. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, bro. Yeah. No, that ain't gonna work.
Well, you're really good at the calculator, bro. Look at that.
There you go. 80%. Yeah. So it's like buying something for $8 and selling it for $10. There's not enough money in there for you to do other things. So the product, so the material and all that stuff for them to produce it, it was 80% of what they sold it. 80%. So only 20% left after they pay for the material and all that stuff. Okay.
Wait, when they file for bankruptcy, doesn't that wipe away debts though?
It restructures debt.
Okay.
And not necessarily wipes it out. It depends on what kind of bankruptcy they had. But it restructures debt. You can negotiate your debt. You can say, okay, if you owe me 500, now we're gonna bring it down to 200 or whatever. That kind of thing.
Why? You seem like people declare bankruptcy like multiple times, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what kind of bankruptcy they did though. If it's the restructuring one or the one that cleans you up. I don't know which one they did. But look at that, bro. So you got gross profit at 203. So you got 203 million to play with, okay? And you're selling general administrative expense was 180.
They did a 11 reorganization. This is not.
Yeah, I see reorganization. Yeah.
That was in 2012. Yeah.
So it was a reorg. It was a negotiation type of situation. So look at that. You got 203 million to play with, but then your rent, employees, and all that costs you 179 million.
You only got 4,000 employees, bro.
So you actually had a loss from operations. The only thing that saved your ass, let's see. This shit right here, pension income, excluding service cost components, is the one thing. Remember, they got rid of the pension, and even AI just said, 173 million. You actually lost money from pure operations.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you had interest expense of $59 million. You can't afford it.
How did they get into so much debt though?
I mean,
and how old is this debt too?
We could look at that. So interest expense, the increase in interest expense in 2024, 7 million represents the full year interest expense associated with the refinancing that closed in let's see, pension.
Bro, look at this. Origins of Kodak's debt, pre-digital era, before 2000s. Kodak was once a cash-generating giant, but long-term obligations, including pensions, retiree healthcare. I mean, isn't that what it is? Like, only like government. I feel like only governments do pensions now, right? Like this was back when, oh, I worked in my company for 50 years. I'm gonna get that pension. Like to even implement the canceling of a pension must have been a devastating thing for somebody, to cancel your retirement,
Well, I
right?
think they
Or to
they, they, they
cancel new
technically I think
retirement.
they technically owe you ish. I don't know how exactly that works, but I don't think you go to zero. I think they have to pay you out or something, cash you out.
2000 to 2012, Kodak was slow to pivot to digital photography, losing market share. Revenues collapsed, but fixed obligations, pensions, leases, debt interest remained high. And then Chapter 11 was in 2012, 2013. Post bankruptcy, Kodak emerged with restructured debt, but its remaining obligations, especially the pension and retiree health liabilities, remained substantial. Slow growth post bankruptcy. God, this kind of reminds me of like Mitsubishi, like the fall of Mitsubishi. What was, I don't know the exact details, but like something like they were giving out loans, but the cars weren't worth that much or something like that. And so when they had to buy,
Oh,
leases, right? But when they had to buy them back, they lost money on every car because the car devalued, something like that. And I always feel like this is the same thing. Like they got themselves into a hole that they can't get out of.
bro, they pivoted. So they went to this printing. So look at this. Out of the $1 billion in revenue, print was 737 billion. So this giant machines, whatever. But how many of those can you really sell a year? How much those one of them things cost?
This is kind of like where you have to have like your machines die out just so that they can buy new ones.
Yeah,
But
that's what
how
I'm saying. But
many
that takes a while. You know that takes a while.
exactly? No company is gonna want your product at that point.
So we're talking about this shit right here. Prosper Ultra 5 Press. Let's see. Cost. Price. Yeah. $2 million. Yeah, damn. Oh my lord, bro.
Hold on.
And commercial printing is
Look.
gonna die, bro. Commercial printing is gonna die. Why are you in this business?
They're always just behind, it seems. Given the information, it's reasonable to estimate that Kodak sells between 10 to 30 units annually. This estimate aligns with industry patterns of high-end commercial printing equipment, where annual sales typically range from 10 to 50.
I mean, look, okay, they sold 737 million. So at 2
Divided by
million,
2.
yeah. So what is that, like 400 units, 500? Not even, maybe like 300 units.
Wow.
Is that all, bro? Like bro, bro, but commercial printing is dead.
Yeah.
Or it's like, okay, maybe even like menus at restaurants, QR code has become way more relevant.
Yeah. I mean, you have a
Like I don't
web
have to
page.
keep reprinting that shit.
My habit is go onto Google Maps and I go and see like the picture of the menu and that's it. Some go on the web page or you just go on Uber. Like, but even
Nah,
then, you're
bro.
not printing this. You're not printing a menu. You're printing out like a copy of Vogue magazine.
Well, like I'm sure, like the menu is part of it. Like eventually,
I mean, these are large scale. I'm printing out 500 copies of blank Time magazine.
bro.
A,
Yeah,
restaurant is over here going to use their HP printer at home and they're going to print that out, or they're going to go to the local FedEx shop and get that printed out.
yeah. I mean, but FedEx might buy it. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's say,
who are the customers?
Who buys this?
San Kia, we got people over here. We got any questions about Kodak? We got Bree over here. How's it
Oh
going,
my
Bree?
god, guys. It's a bloodbath. It's a funeral up in here. Like, damn, bro. It's the Kodak you guys know. Hey, Bree. The Kodak you guys know is done. They don't make, like, they barely have cameras. They barely have any really consumer product, it's not that much. They have still a little bit, but it's not majority of their business at all. 70% of their business is making these giant commercial size printers. So these are bought by commercial printers and print service. So direct mail marketers, book and catalog publishers, transactional, trans promotional printers, general commercial printers. I don't know what that means. Existing offset. Yeah.
Key customers, SDV Median Services in Germany. Omnichannel.
SDV commercial.
Oh yeah, SDV MEDIEN.
SDV
MEDIEN.
DIEN.
Take out commercial. SDV. Oh, ME. And then put a space between the V and the M.
What? Like this?
No, before the M. Yeah, there. Median services, choose GmbH. You know, that's German with GmbH. Marketing automation. So
that's the CEO.
He says, okay, so here, unnamed existing offset customer details at group of 2024 letter of intent. They got a letter of intent for the sale of
Baba, this company is closed, permanently closed.
Oh no. Or is it the location? Is it the location? They don't even have a webpage.
Bro, this boy is not even have a freaking website, son. Hold on. Group. Germany. Let me see.
Bree's like, not a Kodak moment. No, it is not a Kodak moment.
Bro, no, it's not a Kodak moment, baby. Bro, it's done. It's a done deal. It's done. It's out of business, bro. It's over.
Damn, bro. What is this?
Groundbreaking, bro. I mean, I'm sure like we need these machines, but not. I don't know, bro. Who cares about print? Who cares about print?
I really don't want Kodak to go away. Like, I'm rooting for Kodak. But
they should get into like label printing. Like that will never go away. I will still need.
Can't they collab with like Canva and them?
Yeah, I will still need my labels on my water bottle, like forever, ever. You know, so like what?
A company who's selling water bottles has those labels all ready to go. Pop, 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 wrap it up.
But you still need like good printer though.
Yeah, but the printer. Okay, so when a water bottle company gets it, they have a whole reel of labels. Who makes that reel? You know, like, and that
whoever is manufacturing the bottle, like bottling the water, like you know whatever. Like somebody has to print these damn labels. So whoever is printing the labels, they should sell machines that you know if they want to be in this business. I mean, I guess, but I feel like you don't need like I don't know, bro.
You know what this guy needs to do? The CEO in the middle. He needs to fly out to Asia, hit the road, go company by company, the way our boy at Foxconn, Terry Gu did, and try to. This is too far gone.
Look, their print business was 70% of their business, and the second one was the damn chemical.
Yeah.
So
they need to flip that.
271 divided by 10, 43. That's 25%. So 25 plus 70, 95% is the print business and the chemical business. So these little disposable cameras and all the other stuff we saw was only 5% of their revenue. So you're not in the you're not in the you're in a B2B business. You're not even in a consumer business anymore.
Kodak has an image problem, man. We all think of them. But even then, that's not even the real problem. The problem is you got massive debt.
Bro, look, they got a freaking projector. They got a wireless speaker. They got this Barbie instant photo printer. I think this is cool. I think you can really like sell this stuff.
You know what they need to do? Bring back the brownie.
Yeah.
Bring back the brownie. Bring back a new brownie.
What's lifestyle? Oh, they got eyewear, bro.
Lenses for your glasses. So
But
if I
why?
buy my glasses from Warby Parker, it could be a Kodak lens. Is that what we're saying?
No, they got their own freaking brand. It's crazy. They got Kodak lenses. Why? Kodak lenses.us, bro. Like what? They got progressive, bro. They got progressive lenses, bro.
They got the transitions. Wait, did they actually create the transitions? Kodak transitions.
Who knows though? Like, okay, but why don't I know this? Why do I have to find out on the profit report?
Who am I at this?
So it says find an eye doctor. Let's see if any of these eye doctors around me have it. View all locations. Let's see who's carrying your product.
They had this tech in 1964. Kodak essentially invented the concept of lenses that automatically adapt to light, decades before widespread popularity in transition lenses in the 90s. They had this back in the 60s, my guy. Kodak did create the original photochromic transition lenses.
Bro, look, they're not even in the most popular in Houston. Okay, let's see. The eyeglass shop. I've never heard of that brand. Visionary Eye Care on Sugarland Highway 6.
You know, you go to Visionary Eye Care and they say, "Hey, how'd you find out about us?" I'm from the Kodak webpage.
From Kodak, from Profit Report. You don't know Profit Report? Oh man. Okay, segment operational EBITDA and considered earnings. God damn, the print business lost money. Oh my lord. Chineke. Oh my god, brother. You lost money. The chemical business is the one that made you, and the brand business made you a little bit of money. You lost money on the print business. Of course you did.
I feel like I'm an African dad right now. Oh my days.
Oh my mama, bro. Jesus is Lord. What are you doing, man? You're selling $2 million, a $2 million damn machine. Talking about printing damn goddamn shit.
Ham sandwiches.
Bro, why you in it? Bro, why didn't you stick to damn cameras, bro? Why'd you get into the damn printing business? Bro, come on, man.
You know what's funny is they say Honda is a very conservative company in which they move very slowly. Okay, and they watch how everybody else operates in the industry, and then they come in. Kodak literally said, "We ain't doing digital. We're not doing digital. Digital? Nah." That was the worst move. Oh my god! And look at this. And they've been trying to go for the last 20 years. They've been trying to catch. They can't ever catch up. Polaroid even didn't Polaroid even try to make a comeback? I think they were probably a little bit more successful.
Man, bro. Without this pension, they would have, bro. They lost money from operations, bro. They barely made like $34 million from the others. All other operational EBITDA too. Man. Nope. And look, they lost money for like the print. The print had a down from 828 to 737. You lost 91 million. You had worse sales. Okay, advanced material actually went up.
What is advanced material? Oh, that's the chemical
Yeah,
segment.
that's the chemical stuff. So they had an increase. Operational EBITDA as a percentage of revenue negative.
Why can't they just shut down an entire segment?
Holy shit! Hold on, Steve. I mean, sorry.
Go ahead.
What the hell? The brand segment was 85% of EBITDA. Oh my lord! Wait, what?
The brand, say that again. The
Hold up,
brand
hold up, hold
segment.
up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold on. So let me reread this. Make sure I get this right. Huh? Operational EBITDA 17 million. Revenue went up 3. Oh shit. Damn. Oh my god. I understand now.
Give me
Bro,
explanation.
this brand segment,
Uh-huh.
they brought in $20 million in revenue. 20 million came in, right?
Brand segment is what?
So brand segment, the way I understood it was like, I think it's almost like a licensing play. So let's go up.
The use
Yeah.
of Kodak or whatever.
Yeah, using of Kodak's name and things that sort.
Like Bree over here said, not a Kodak moment. She's gonna have to pay them up.
Yeah, Bree, you owe Kodak a couple of dollars, babe.
Oh, bro. Bro, you
Let's
gotta do
see.
that. Kodak needs it.
Okay, the brand segment includes licensing of the Kodak brand to third parties. Kodak currently licenses brand for use with range of products including digital, instant print, and 35 millimeter film cameras, printing and scanning consumer use devices, eyewear, batteries, and apparel. Kodak intends to continue efforts to grow its portfolio of brand licenses. Da, 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 da.
So you're
So
telling me that they are riding off of like essentially like residuals in a way, like the little things, even though they
like,
have the big industry like chemical and printing, they're still riding off the Kodak image.
bruh,
Is that
bruh.
what I'm understanding? Is that right?
So let me I'll go back to it. I'll go back to the other number so we can
Sounds
understand.
like a lawsuit. No, Bree, that's your lawsuit. It ain't my lawsuit.
Oh crap! This thing freezes too. G-neck, eh? What's
Are you
up, guys?
guys
Like,
enjoying the
man,
show?
I didn't expect this. Was it this gonna be this bad? You know, man, these people are not profitable at all. I need to go a non-profit report because they can't be over here, bro, and to report. Bro, you know how this is how I kind of knew that there was problems. We're looking at their 2024 number, right? They didn't even bother to put it up on their investor relations page. I had to go to the sec.gov to find this shit.
I would have thought that they have it like they always have those things available.
No, man. Damn. I want to see. Were we there?
You should use the function Control F on your keyboard. Have you heard about Control F?
Let's see. Brand. Blah 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 blah. Gross profit, brand segment. Okay, here we go. So look at this. All right. So just to kind of break it down, right? Print brought in $737 million in revenue, right? That's how much money came in selling all the big printers and shit like this.
Yes.
They had a loss. They had a negative $8 million. Their
Yes.
expenses was higher than their revenue in that segment. Does that make sense? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So they lost money.
Just to do that. Just to run that business, they had a loss.
Just that segment lost money, $8 million. Okay.
But hold on, look at this from 2023 till 2024. Look at that drop. 20 they made and then down 8. They lost $8.
Yeah, they made 20 million last 2023. They made 20 million from this segment. This year they lost 8 million.
Why? What happened there?
Well, they sold less, 828 million to 737 million.
But even the operation of this segment, they lost, right?
What I'm
the
saying
business
is
operations.
Yeah, like they sold less this year than they did previous year.
Yeah. And I'm
So
saying, like, yeah, if you sold less, but the fact to operate this segment, business and everything, you sold less, yeah, but you also spent a lot to sell less, right?
that's probably you know what that is? Like your salary doesn't change when you're making the stuff. The guy welding the machine, he's gonna make $40 an hour regardless of how much of this stuff they sell. And like the managers and stuff, like the fixed cost, okay, not the guy welding, because that's a variable cost, but the fixed cost doesn't really change that much.
Yeah.
So the fixed cost is gonna stay pretty much the same. So it's kind of like if you were to open a restaurant, right? Your rent is a fixed cost. No matter how much you sell, you're still gonna have to pay that $5,000-$10,000 a month, correct? So even in business, there's a thing called break even point.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like out of how many burgers that I will not lose money. This is called a break even point. So they didn't even meet their break even point. That's why you see a loss.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like for them to break even, they needed to sell a little bit more. So they needed at least to sell $8 million more to break even that year. And they couldn't even make that happen. So they had to take money out of cash from the cash statement. I mean, from the cash bank, and pay shit just to kind of keep this department floating.
They just needed to sell 5 more machines. That's all it was. Somebody
didn't take that extra trip because he was freaking in the, it was Thanksgiving. I have to stay home and cut the turkey and shit. Fucking lost, man.
He could have just done 5 more. That's the sales problem.
Damn, bro. Okay, so actually, they actually explained it here. Let's see. So we didn't have to do all that, but let's see what they say. The decrease in print revenues approximately 91 million. Reduced volume in pre-press solutions and volume decline in electro-photographic printing solutions. Less favorable pricing in lower volume, decline in software volume, unfavorable foreign exchange. So it's like everything is against them on that. There you go. And then the EBITDA declined approximately 28 million. Was due.
What was EBITDA mean? Earnings before interest, tax. What was D&A?
Depreciation and amortization.
Okay, cool. I knew that.
Was primarily related to inventory reserve adjustments, higher SGA cost. That's like sales costs and all that. Lower volume, less favorable pricing. Like they just lost money in that department. Okay, chemical. They went from 255 last year to 271 in revenue. So they went up in revenue. And
shout out to Kodak.
And then they made 17 million from that. But 17 million, bro, that's like less than 10% though. It's a low margin business. 17 over 271. That's a 6.25% interest. I mean, 6.25% margin business.
Percent is down there. Operational EBITDA as a percentage of revenues. Is that what it says? As a percentage?
Exactly. Yeah. See that?
Hey man, they grew from 2023 to 2024. You gotta look at the price.
Bro, you made $17 million all year long. A freaking like good like real estate motherfucker in Houston makes more in 1 year selling goddamn real estate and shit like that.
Yeah.
You are Kodak, bro. We are over here talking about.
How can they say that they made, what was it, 800 million? What was that number?
No, that was revenue though. That was revenue.
That's
Don't
not
forget.
Profit.
No.
This is the profit.
Yeah. This is profit. Well, ish, yeah.
There's nothing left, bro.
No. So they lost 8 million here. That's what I'm saying. That's why the income statement was kind of misleading, because if they didn't have the money from stopping the pension, they would have actually lost money for real.
Yeah. The pension boosted them up.
Yes. That's the
what
only
AI
thing
was talking about.
Yes. So look, they lost 8 million here. They gained 17. So what's that? When you take so far they made $9 million between those two segments, which is, by the way, 95% of their revenue come from these two segments. 95%. But this is why I was shocked with this goddamn thing right here. Brand segment, they made 17 million, bro.
Now I understand why that shocks you. 85%. This
Yes.
is the whole thing.
It's a pure profit. It's pure profit. There's no cost. I'm just licensing my name to you.
Bree, really, they're gonna come after Bree 100%.
Huh?
They need that money. They're coming after Bree. They really need that money.
Bro, this is like, hey, I will go get Kodak's name and we print t-shirts and sell it, but we have to pay them a certain, no matter how much we sell, we got to pay them. I'll give you $1 million to use your name, whatever it is. They made $17 million. Bro, the whole damn chemical operation, that whole chemical made the same money. And over here, they didn't do nothing, and they made the same profit, bro.
Scroll up real quick. It's the screen is blocking that number. 20 revenue was 20. Their revenues were 271, and what was the other one?
737.
The biggest money maker is the $20 million.
Yes, it's the damn licensing play.
Lord have mercy. Jesus is Lord. Oh my God.
So like you ever been on a Shark Tank and like Kevin O'Leary always talks about licensing?
Yes.
We're gonna license this thing, guys. We're gonna license this technology to the big boys, but this is what he's talking about. Look at that 85% margin. All you gotta do is own the IP, huh?
This is residuals in that.
Bro, no, you own the IP. You own the IPs like McDonald's, I'm loving it, or whatever, the brand, the logo, you own it, the trademark and everything. Kodak and they come and say, hey, we're gonna give you $1 million to use your shit.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I build the brand. That's it, bro. Like if we go to Fubu right now, we might buy the brand from them, or they might be. Now I'll license it to you.
Yeah.
I'll give me 500. I don't care what you do with it. Cash money, the same thing. He might license that shit for you.
Yeah. License back that ass up. Bam. Anybody who says it. It's like a trademark.
Right.
Yeah. Got you. Chat.
By the way, our video yesterday got taken down because we played a Comedy Central clip.
Oh, word? Foxconn?
Yes.
Oh, damn, man.
So we got to cut that part. So that's how powerful IP is, guys. When I say IP, that means intellectual property. So Comedy Central owns, the Daily Show. And we played that clip yesterday. When we did Foxconn. The YouTube algorithm is so good, bro. It caught it.
Yeah.
And took our shit down.
It's literally watching every video.
Bro, I'm like, we were small. Like, we're the smallest channel in the world. Like, how the hell?
This happened to me on Insta. Remember when I was on Insta, I would record like music and stuff while I was driving. Bam, tagged. It was like, not tagged, flagged. Take it down. I'm like, quick, immediate.
Bam, bro. I mean, look, they spent $8 million restructuring the company.
What is there left to restructure?
No, that's just probably like them paying out. Hey, we got Steve-O. We got Steve-O in the house.
What up? What up? What's up, guys?
Hey. That boy looks like he just came from a dentist, like he just got a whitening done or something.
I'm just feeling good, bro. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, looking like Steve Harvey out here, like he got the mustache going.
All 32 teeth showing.
Yeah.
What's that video? I gotta have one baby blue, one powder blue shirt. One this and one that.
I hate that video so much.
Which video is this?
He's like, every man, you gotta have 4 suits.
Oh, I love that video, bro. That's like
why you look like Steve Harvey.
Yo, that's recipe for success, bro. That he gave me
Oh
the
my
formula.
God!
I actually, I swear to you, I was looking for that video
Bro,
one
you
time.
recipe for success. Oh,
I swear to you, bro. I actually was looking for that video because I'm like, that's what I gotta wear. I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do so I know how to match. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bree?
Hey, what's up, Bree?
The problem is though, do you guys wear suits out? Like, do you wear suits for work?
Okay, well, you want me to?
I don't need to.
No, but so it's not like the norm over there. Like, you know what I mean?
Even at my old job, like we didn't wear suits, like unless you had like an event to go to.
Okay, so that might be the thing then. You know what I'm saying? Like the church I go to, they wear suits, so they all like dressed up. So if you
The
are like
church every Sunday.
yeah, every Sunday, bro, they get dressed up like to the T. Like they be looking man nice.
But why is the suit considered dressed up?
Gotta look
I
good for the Lord.
mean,
Somebody said it's all somebody said.
You know, though, it does look good though. Whether it's we've been conditioned or not, it does look good.
You know what? I have a theory about why it looks good.
Why?
Because it's one continuous clothing throughout. That's why every other kind of similar vibe, like Ethiopian clothes or Pakistani, if it's like all one, it looks proper. It looks clean cut.
Oh, you might have something down there. You might have a point.
And it's the material too. Material matters. That's why you don't respect the t-shirt, because the material kind of weak.
What if you buy an expensive shirt though?
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got a little bit. Even when you walk, I can tell between a bad t-shirt and a good t-shirt.
And the cut.
Yeah, the cut.
That boy fitted. You know them shoulders, bam, right here, straight down.
I mean, people treat you better too when you're wearing a suit, bro. No, I'm serious. You never experienced that? People treat you better.
I know, because because they're just insecure themselves.
Like that one video I sent to you, AB, about hey man, you need to have a good car. Having a good car opens all the doors for success and this and that.
You don't believe that?
Steve believes in that.
I believe 100% in that. Oh, I 100% believe in that. I really do. You don't have to get like super fancy car, but like a nice car.
You know, this is why the reason why he has to do this, because he has kids, and I don't have kids. AB doesn't have kids. So we can ride around in our old cars and be happy. No car payment. I don't have to impress anyone.
No. I'm telling you, it's about like I don't know. Like you feel like you don't want to live in a bad. Like, let me ask you this: if you really truly believe in that, right? Where the place that you live at, is it nice? Your apartment or your house or whatever.
It's fine. It's a neighborhood. It's good. It's a good area. Yeah,
it's a good area. Okay, so then why do you live there? Why if you're talking about saving money and stuff, you could get a cheaper house somewhere else. Why don't you?
Not about me though. This is about you.
No, because you gotta use that, because everybody picks and chooses. Like you might go to a nicer restaurant. Everybody has their choice. So like a nicer car.
A car. What we're talking about is a car and the outward perception of it. To have a car because you like the car, that's totally different than saying like, oh, hey, I get a car because it opens up more opportunities for me.
So I'll tell you this, right? So my first car, I had a BMW. My first car, a nice car. I had a little military bonus. I spent it on a BMW 325i. That car was for other people. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was trying to stunt. You know what I mean? I'm looking nice, but like this car, it looks nice, the current car that I have, but it makes me feel good too. I don't know why. It just makes me feel good, bro.
A Tesla?
Yeah, man, I love that car, bro. It's a Model 3. You know what I mean? I ain't balling like that. So, but I love it, bro. Like,
if you like it, then that's great.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
That's all it is. That's all we're talking about. Just like
but
it.
Nah, but you brought it up talking about like, oh, the recipe for success. Like, bro, this is the thing. Hold on, let me speak.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll mute myself.
No. I'm sorry. Steve was.
No, I wasn't even about to say nothing. Go ahead. Make your point.
This is the Steve went to business school and he actually drank every Kool-Aid that was available at the business school. He drank, like they set up the table, they got the bread, the blue. He drank. He's like, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, bro. Like, why do you keep just blindly follow this stuff? This is your life, bro. This is your life. You're supposed to make your own damn rules. You're supposed to live your life, man. That's why we have this show, so we can do our own thing.
Bro, listen though, the world operates in a certain way, bro. This is like the game of life. Wrong. You know what I'm saying? There are certain rules established, and for you to be ahead, like, bro, for you to be.
Let me say something. Let me cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut you off.
Go ahead.
Bro, like Hassan knows where we work right now. Like
Mhm.
one of the big guys, okay? Like, he's the head of cost department, okay? Like he's in charge of like all the cost of all the projects. We're talking billions of dollars.
Yeah.
This boy comes in with a wash jeans and a t-shirt and some Adidas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a suit.
he don't
Not a
wear
suit,
nothing.
nothing.
He don't wear nothing.
But hold on. Once you
But he still got mad respect, huh?
No, true. This is not about respect, though. First of all, once you have achieved the success, I don't think you.
No, but he's new to the company. He's been there for like a year and a
but,
half. He's not.
That's different too. A job is different. Like a job, you don't need to impress nobody. Like you already got the job. Like you could be a CEO, you making $1 million. But I'm talking about in a business
No.
where you
He's
have
not.
to
He's
get
an employee. He's
clients.
a straight employee. But according to Steve-O, he was supposed to dress up to kind of climb the ladder, though, right?
Hey, we got
Clothes-wise.
Bree and
Clothes-wise?
Sam. Maybe they can chime in on this one.
Clothes-wise, yes, I agree. Not car-wise. But at work, bro, I have noticed. I'm telling you, there's this girl actually. I remember at work. She used to dress up all the time, and I'm like, why does she do this? Like, I'm like, this company is not even like that. But what happened is, after a while, that was like her brand, bro. Like, she stood out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You stand out. Like, you get more people to see you and stuff. Like, corporate works in a funny way, bro.
You know what's funny though is that you have the personality hire. Me and AB are the personality hire.
You see what I'm saying though? But then you're flaunting that personality. You know what I'm saying? You're throwing out that personality like that. Some people are blessed with that.
What was that? One story, AB, with my old job when I left the first time? The boss was looking out the window. Damn, I miss my sense.
Bro, we had like our old manager was looking out the window. He's looking at the freeway. He's leaning in. It was like a Thursday, Friday evening. He's like, damn, I miss Hassan. It was a very epic moment, man. He was just like,
I mean, it's
but
the
we got
personality
Bree.
hire.
We got Bree say people do care about what you wear as a business owner. If I'm going somewhere that's business related, I do dress a particular way. Man, I mean, Bree owns her own business, so it's a little different, I think.
That's what I mean, though. When
But
you own your own business is different.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of bro, I don't know, man. I just need you to be competent. If I can sense competency, I don't really like. Yeah, of course, the clothes cannot be like dirty and old and wrinkled and shit like this. But I don't need my realtor to really dress up in a certain way if you're competent. I think that whole thing has
But
been
how you
thrown out-
assess competency competency is like assessed over time. Like you don't assess
No, I mean, like to me,
right off the
it's
bat.
like for me, like let's say I'm trying to find a realtor.
Yeah.
It's like, is he replying back really quickly? Is he crisp with like when we go see houses? Does he got information for me like this? Yeah, no, this area, it saw like this many houses sold last year. Is he crisp with it, or is it like, well, like
We've been to car dealerships. We've been to car dealerships, and they don't know anything. I'm over here selling the car, right? But I think I think an interesting thing is if you are a real estate person and you're showing me a house, do I care that you're in a Mercedes? Does that Mercedes equal success to me? Because we all know that you don't have to have a lot of money to ride around in a Mercedes. You can have that thing on $1,000 a month payment plan, right? So does that actually equate to success for me? I don't know.
I bet you subconsciously a place a little bit. You might think, like logical, blah, blah, blah. There is a subconscious component. When you see someone, oh, okay, they must be successful. Oh, they doing like,
bro. I think it does take a while. It does take a while for you to like get it out of your system. I think you start off at 18 years old or whatever, like 16, whatever. But over the years, it's like, bro, relax. Okay. There's so many, like, just be competent. Like, bro, this guy that I'm talking about at work, t-shirt, just chill. But when he speaks, when he's in a meeting,
huh? That's a low cut t-shirt. That boy goes down here.
Yeah, bro. When he speaks, though, you have no doubt this man can run the whole company tomorrow. He's so crispy with it. You don't doubt him for a second. So
I
to
believe
me, bro,
everything he
I
says.
done seen that way too many times now to where it's like I don't really judge anybody about bro. All the engineers at work, but they dress like shit. But they're
Engineers is
designing
different.
these
Yeah,
amazing
yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah. It's a certain business. I'm talking about business. Engineers, you could be. You actually don't want an engineer to be dressed nice. If he's dressed nice, that guy, you know what I'm saying? I'd be suspicious of him. Um,
Go ahead. This is a comment for you, Steve. Bree.
what's the comment? Oh, I didn't even see it. Let me see. Hold on.
No, man, I disagree with Bree. Bree's wrong.
I agree with Steve. If my realtor pulled up in a, I'm not gonna think about how they're paying for it. I'm just gonna think about, look at this man. Bree knows she's a business owner, bro. She knows perception. Plays a
No,
huge
no,
role.
I'm not. I'm not. I think no. For most people, yes, it's gonna affect them. To
I
Man,
don't want
me,
to be
to
known as
me,
like
yeah.
like Abe. Would you want to be known strictly by your car as a success by your car? Nah, to me, it's empty.
but listen. This is let's assume, right? Everything is constant. Let's say you two are competing for a job. You're both, let's say, like equally smart. The
Yeah.
guy that has a nicer car, or like about to land a client, is gonna get that client. That's my theory.
Nah, but the thing is, like my sauce is like I'm my own sauce, bro.
No,
I'm
assuming though,
like
like you guys
I'm
have
like
good
slap your
person.
mama like us, bro. I'm like trademark, bro. Like you can't get this sauce somewhere else.
And Bree says a lot of people are empty. Facts. Empty and basic. Hey, you ain't lying.
Hey,
bro.
That's how
I
people
don't. I
get
mean,
scammed all
like
the time. People get
I
scammed
just
all
think
the
like I
time,
just think
bro.
like if you think like this, bro, I just feel like you're not living your own life.
No, but you gotta learn the rules of the game. Sometimes,
Why do
even if you
you
don't,
believe this concept
there
that there
is
are
rules
rules?
of the
There are no
game.
rules.
Yo, I
Oh
swear to
my
you, this
god,
is
bro! If
called
you're
game of
good, there
life.
are no rules, bro. Look at
There
Joe Rogan.
are.
If
There
listen,
are.
If Joe Rogan thought there were rules, he wouldn't even freaking start his podcast, Steve.
No, that's a different story. This is you
Why?
talking
What's
about.
the
No,
difference?
no. When I
Because at that
say,
point, no, Steve, hold on. Please, let me finish.
go ahead.
If you were consulting Joe Rogan when he started his podcast, you would have
Yeah,
told him, Joe,
you're
there are
doing it
rules
wrong.
to this game. There are rules to this broadcasting thing.
right.
You got to do this. Look at Larry King. He wears a suit. Go wear a suit. Da 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 da. That's
Right.
what I'm trying to tell you. You
Okay.
would have gotten it wrong.
How
You would
many
have been
Joe
wrong.
Rogans exist?
You wouldn't wrong. Money. So
How
I
many
think
many.
Joe
like a
Rogans
perfect
exist?
example.
Thousands.
You must be
I
out
think
here successful.
How many
Highly
podcasts
successful.
are like blowing up left, right, and center, bro?
No,
I
agreed.
think like a perfect example is like, for example, journalism. We expected a high standard out of journalism.
Right.
You look at an article now, you look at the clickbait titles that come out of an official news source. There are no rules.
There
There's
are
no
no
rules. There
rules,
are no
bro. Look at
standards.
our president. Our
Yeah.
president has a wife that was naked in a freaking magazine.
She
Where
was
are
from
the rules
Epstein,
there?
bro. She was from an Epstein. She was an Epstein.
Yeah, we got the Epstein guy as president. There are no rules, bro. How many evidence do you need?
Bro, I'm telling you, because
Even Steve
even
Harvey's in the Diddy tapes.
in the what? In the Diddy tapes, really?
Yeah.
Steve Harvey's in the Diddy tapes? Damn.
Yeah. You got a D white in those teeth.
Steve Harvey?
Damn, Stevie. Damn. That's before he became a Christian, huh?
That's when he was wearing one purple shirt, one baby blue
Oh
shirt,
my
one powder blue shirt.
Ah, man. So how's Kodak doing, man?
I bet they
my
recorded those Diddy parties with the Kodak.
I'm saying, right?
bro, the best thing about Kodak is this damn website. Everything else is trash.
Really? The website does look nice.
Does look slick.
Bro. First of all, they're basically not in the consumer electronic business, really.
Hey, I'm gonna have to drop off, all right?
All right.
Come
Thanks
on,
for coming up,
AJ.
man.
Alright.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
it
Yeah,
as
no
coming.
always.
problem. No
Number
problem, no
one
problem.
H Jam, the people's champ.
The people's champ.
On the
All
Pakistani
right, man.
football, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right,
guys.
man. Yeah.
All right, AJ.
Yeah. I mean, you know how I knew like Steve-O, like they were kind of not doing well. If you try to look up their annual report on their website, you can't find it. I had to go to the
Damn.
SEC. Like
Them
the
boys
last
went
one
off.
they put up on their own website was 2023, bro.
They ain't proud of it, huh? Dang, time.
But you
Bro,
know
I'm
what's funny?
surprised they still in business, to be honest with you. I'm actually very surprised they still in
But Steve,
business.
they missed the whole camera in the cell phone era. They completely missed it, bro. They were the first people to come up with the camera, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Kodak sells first commercial camera in 1888. They missed the whole digital camera movement. They stuck. We saw a video earlier where
Hmm.
when digital was happening, digital cameras, they kept
Yeah.
sticking with damn film. I'm talking early 2000s. They were still sticking with damn film.
Damn. Bro, it's hard to transition for an old company, man. Old ways of doing business. It's tough. Damn, let me see. So they
So
made a
they
billion dollars in total revenue though.
yeah, but not like let me show you. Just you came in the right place.
Wow.
Okay, so they have three segments. Okay, they have the print segment, they have advanced materials and chemicals segment, and they have what they call the brand segment. Okay,
Hmm.
motherfucking print segment brought in 737 out of the billion.
So print meaning like printing pictures, right?
No, big machines that print like promotionals. So they sell big printing machines.
Oh, got you. Okay.
So revenue 737, EBITDA negative 8%, 8 million.
What?
Lost money on that segment.
That's bizarre. They must
Okay.
have. Okay.
Advanced materials, whatever. Revenue went up a little bit. EBITDA went up a little bit, but only 17 million.
You know what that
6%.
means? What's advanced materials?
No, they literally sell like uh chemicals and shit like this. Like,
What?
yes, pharmaceuticals, materials, chemicals, industrial films. Like, bro, it's crazy. Like
Pharmaceuticals.
yeah, bro, they're like not the company you're thinking about. Just throw
What?
all that out the way.
That's bizarre. I gotta look this up. What do they sell in pharmaceuticals? Like maybe like maybe when you're taking medical imaging and stuff like that.
Nah, bro.
No,
Like
not even that.
literally, the thing is, they had a whole chemical company that they spun out. That's doing well. That's publicly traded.
Really? And what is that? Eastman?
Eastman Chemical Company. Look at it, bro. They're doing well. Look at the revenue: $10 billion, 9.3 billion.
But they used to be one at one point.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I guess
Okay.
when you're developing film, you start learning a lot about chemicals and things like that. Like that whole thing. So they really have a lot of expertise in that field, I guess. But they spun it out.
Eastman. Yeah, Eastman is doing well, man.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
So from this segment, they barely made less than like 6% EBITDA, 17 million, not that impressive. This is what's so sad, bro. They have like basically a licensing segment where they license the name.
Yeah.
So they had a 20 million in revenue and 17 million EBITDA, 85% EBITDA, bro.
Wow, okay.
That basically is like their whole damn profit for the year, basically.
That's crazy. So the printing is losing money. At least it
Yep.
lost money 2024.
Yep.
The chemical is not bringing much.
No. Steve, they actually had an operating loss for the year. So if you look at it, this is revenue. Cost of revenue is high, 80%. So gross profit at 203 million. Selling general 179.
Yes, thank you. I was just about to ask you that. Okay. Research and
So
development.
let me know if you see something that I might have missed.
I
But
mean, cost of revenue right off the bat is high. Jesus Christ. Look at the cost of
80%,
revenue.
about 80%. Yeah.
That's high, man.
Yeah. And then,
Okay.
selling 178. So by the time they actually operating other operating so like from operations, not much. Like you take they had a negative so this thing right here, pension income excluding service cost component. So they basically like got rid of their pension plan to save money.
I
Without
see.
that, they
Okay.
would have lost money for sure, for sure, for sure.
So that was the only thing that
Yes.
saved him this year. Okay.
Mhm. That's it.
100 and $102 million. How about their balance sheet? Did you guys get a chance to look at that?
We didn't get there yet when you hopped on.
That's insane, bro.
Oh, they have bad debt. Like no, they have a going concern right now. Just happened 10 days ago. Can you please like
No.
look that up? I'm not that advanced. I'm not that well.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, going concern mean is if there is a possible concern that the business might not continue for like the next year or so because of financial reasons or different reasons, they put that in there. So if you see that in a financial statement, that's red flag all over. Going concern Kodak.
So yeah. Well, yeah, when y'all go to church this Sunday, pray for Kodak. On God, bro.
For real.
Yeah.
So it said a substantial debt maturing within the next year raises doubt about its ability to stay in business. So that means this is why the balance sheet is important. You know, you look at current assets, how much money you have on Steve in his element, how much money they have in cash. It's like if you have rent due coming up, like in $10,000, but you only have $1,000, you know, in your bank account. That would cause you concern that you might get evicted. That's essentially kind of like an example I would put it. So 201 million in cash. Then they have. You mind if you zoom in, please?
Fucking SCE, bro.
It's a little whack. Sorry. Total assets, total current assets, 595. That's actually not bad. 595 million. Maybe they borrowed it though, so that could be misleading. 595. So total assets, 2 billion. Goodwill, 12. Property, plant, and equipment. They do have a lot of that. Other long-term assets. Okay. All right, that's not too bad. Account payable, they have 120 million. All right, what other current liabilities? They have other current liabilities of 129. So total current liabilities, this is the stuff that they have to pay within 1 year. 261 million. But then current assets is 595. So what's the
Long-term date net of current portion, 261. Pensions and other. Look at this pension though, like 466.
466? But that's long term. Operating leases. I mean, we are looking at 2024. Maybe that's why we're not, because it's in the latest quarterly report that they haven't concerned. The one thing is the assets. They do have a lot of inventory, and you're not able to flip that right away. That's 200 out of the 595. Inventory makes up 219, so they have about 300 something million left in current asset. The trade receivable, this is people that owe them money. That's another 138. So that leaves you about 2 something. So just their current liabilities would wipe out majority of their asset. And if they didn't do well in the last 2 quarters, damn, I wonder what their credit rating is. Let me look it up. It's probably why there's a big issue. So,
But you know, they had like actually a decent like stock situation. It's so crazy, bro.
wow. And guys, a going concern means it's an accounting disclosure required by U.S. generally accepted accounting principles when management has substantial doubt about the company's ability to continue operating for the next 12 months. And for Kodak, this was triggered by its plan to use
Pensions.
the pension to pay $500 million in maturing debt. Because usually when you take out debt, you pay interest, and then
the notice due.
Principal is due. Bam.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's what seems to be happening. But most of the time, what companies do is they refinance. But Let's
Well,
see
you know,
what
like they were bankrupt in 2012, like restructuring bankruptcy.
So
So
their
they
credit
came out of
rating.
bankruptcy. They already done that shit, you know.
So let's see what their credit. Because if you don't have good credit, look at this. It says as of August 2025, Kodak doesn't have a current credit rating from major
Oh,
agencies like S&P and Fitch.
damn, son.
The most relevant indicators of its creditworthiness are its junk bond status from previous ratings. So it's already junk bond. Oh man.
Bro, like, why are you in this damn industrial printer business? This should cost $2 million. And you know, we looked up who uses it. It's like you know, those people that send you like the promotional stuff through your mail.
Yeah.
Those are like the people that use this stuff. I'm like, bro, commercial print is going to die. Like a slow death. I know like some people need to print some stuff, but you're in the business of commercial printing machine, and you're not the only person in this business.
Plus, you're
You
not
know?
making money from it too.
No, you're not.
You're not making money from it. So why you keep doing it? So this is leadership, bro. You know who their CEO is?
Yeah, some guy, some Italian guy.
This is where leadership comes into play, guys. You could be like Foxconn, not make too much profit, but then over the years, just stack up that cash. James, man, James ain't doing so well. Look at this.
And he was appointed in July of 2020. So he's taking this shit down.
Oh, James. Let's see. How much does James get paid?
Oh my god, he came from a marketing, technology, and communications company.
Oh man, he looks like a Costanza.
Oh
Kodak
man,
CEO pay. Let's see. How much did he get paid?
Vivlik.
Look at this, bro. He received $6.2 million in 2024.
No way.
$6.2 million.
Bro, they didn't make that much in the damn profits for the company.
He's taking all the money. Like, what was their net income last year?
Now, if we remove the damn pension situation, it was negative.
Dog. And
this is sad, bro. This is sad, bro. This
Let me
company
go
was the freaking started in 1880s, bro.
How much in total did executives get paid in Kodak? This is nonsense. Like, at least the guy at GoPro took a pay cut. You know, the company's struggling.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
that man makes more than operations of the printing division. Yes, it's sad. Yes, correct.
Come on, man. And how many employees they have? Like, I'm looking at
3,900.
3,900. This guy made.
And guess what? At their
million.
peak, Steve, at their peak in '97 or something, they had 160,000 employees.
Wow.
160,000 employees, bro. That's what we looked it up earlier. I mean, talk about, you know, when I opened the stream, I said, hey guys, this is the story of you could be the biggest and you can drop to zero.
You really
don't
can.
think that Apple cannot be this 30 years from now.
Facts. If they don't do the right thing, if you don't pivot, you don't adapt, you absolutely can.
You can be this, like, you know, even personally, bro. You could be up right now, but if you don't keep it up, under OBANG, underdog or old dog? No. This is you take him to the vet, get the shot, take him back to the OBNG. Who's OB? We got OBNG. Thank you for being here, commenting, but no, this is not looking good. They pretty much lost from operations in 2024.
Why are you clowning on OBNG?
No, I was trying to pronounce the name.
Oh, I thought you.
No, I didn't know how to say it.
No, I'm joking. I thought you had like an accent.
No. OBNG. I don't know how you say it, but nah, man, this is not underdog. This is all dog. Gotta go to the vet.
Do they own the previous company, Eastman?
No.
Eastman Chemical.
That's the saddest part. You got rid of your money making. Like they make $10 billion in revenue, bro. That's crazy. Like they cut this company out.
Damn.
Eastman, they spun it off in '94.
So the biggest revenue generator is the biggest also money dump. Not a lot of meat
But
on the
Steve,
bone.
I mean, their price is really cheap, but they had a 25% increase the last year. I mean, I don't know
How?
why. Why? How does that make sense?
Bro, we got to look at their quarterly report. This is not making any sense. It is
I
not
mean, year
making
to date, they're down 9%. So, like,
Kodak.
they had something happen around November of last year. So they had like kind of like a 37% bump. I don't know what
Mhm.
happened sometime at end of last year. But since then, like since November, you know, it looked like they had a big run all up until February of this year. And then it's been kind of a nosedive since then. Yeah, down
Man,
25% since February of this year.
25%. Man. So anything positive you saw?
No. No. I mean, the chemical thing went up in revenue a little bit. To me, bro, you're just lost. I feel like you have three like segments, and bro, they're making like, I don't know if this is a licensing play or what, but they have freaking like wireless speakers and stuff like this. Like they're just
Kodak?
all over the place. They're making like projector. They have this, photo printer. Okay, but I don't know if this is a license play or they own this portion because they didn't report this as a segment. So I'm thinking this is a license play.
Mm.
You know, Kodak Sound Bricks wireless speakers. I'm gonna ask if this is a license play. Actually, is this?
Oh, and AJ says, remember Eastman split up.
Yeah,
So
that's the one we talked about. This is
yeah.
already talked about that. Let's see. Oh, you see, Star Glory. Yes, Kodak Wireless are licensed. So this is not even their shit. But they made the most actual EBITDA from licensing, $17 million. So
So
like
what
just
so they license their name to this people that make speakers.
I think yes, that's what it looks like. Let's see. A Stargate, we've been in as the official brand licensee for you see? So they made some money from this license situation. So everything in their consumer. So let's go back to their website, right? So this is their website. We got print, we
Mhm.
got the chemical, and then we got the motion picture, and then we got the consumer, which is I think the license play. All the license stuff is under the consumer in here. Um,
Okay. Motion
and then
picture. They make movies?
yeah, they still make films for these people. Like, bro, it's not making money, whatever it is. Like film, like for the they I guess they still make films. Because I guess the big guys still have some films in case the digital doesn't work out or what.
Man.
They're in the dying business, bro. Like you're in the commercial print business. That's 70% of revenue comes from selling big giant printers.
Right.
And that's a dying industry. From what
Yeah, yeah.
like what is all this? Plates, all this kind of stuff. I don't know. Look at this. I mean, I'm sure this is important. The thing is, this is like important and like kind of hard to like to if we and you and I were to start a company, it would be hard for us to make this.
Oh, facts.
So it's very like a barrier to entry is hard, but you haven't found a way to monetize it. You know, maybe there's not demand. You're in a dying industry.
Man. Um,
Let's
yeah,
see.
I'm looking at the quarterly report too to see if I could get
We have to stay up with the latest and greatest technology. If we don't, we're not going to be able to compete. We do educational books. Our customers.
Come on, bro. Brooks, bro. Like, come on. Everybody's on ChatGPT. Who cares about a damn book?
them boys trying, man.
Wanted us to be able to take a title.
Mercury Print Solutions
And own it.
Mercury Print Productions. So this is their this is the company they're highlighting. Some sort of print shop somewhere out there
for the full life. The only way that we're going to be able to do that is to have all those different kind of processes out there, from inkjet to toner to sheet fed and to web. We knew that inkjet was going to be a big player in this industry. And about 12 years ago, we decided to go with the Prosper 5000. That was our first inkjet press.
This machine is like $2 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
We have 3 Prospers in the shop today running around the clock with an average of 1.5 million pages per day per press. We just installed the Prosper 7000 turbo press, the fastest inkjet press in the market. We can now get 4 million printed pages per day. We can take on more work in the same amount of time and deliver greater quality to our customers.
Prospers have been really the workhorses of our shop. They print and they just don't stop printing. Utilizing Printergy and color flow and color management, our inkjet is pretty similar to our offset. I don't know if you would be able to tell the difference without a loop. We are very impressed with what we're getting off of those Kodak machines. We're a hybrid shop. We have offset, we have digital, we have toner. Printergy being able to produce files that can go out onto each of those platforms without having to be reprocessed is huge. It's really.
What do you think about Kodak being in this line of work?
I mean, I would have a different opinion if it was making money, but if it's not making money, you know what I'm saying? Why are you in it?
I mean, like, just from like a vibe perspective, let's say we didn't even know the numbers, you wouldn't be like, you know what? In 2025, I want to be in a commercial printer business. That wouldn't be your first thought.
Yeah, but there's always little niches out there, though. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who you're working for,
generally speaking, we've moved away from print so long ago. Like, bro, come on. You make printers, and then like once I buy the damn machine, those things last forever unless you have like the service agreement that goes with it and all this other stuff.
So hold on, what do these things print? They print what?
I mean, they print like magazines and shit like that. Books. We just saw it. They print shit like this. Look, like whatever.
You know what though? I mean, I mean, there's still people that do this. You still need textbooks. You still need paper goods.
Why is it not making money? Their sales were down from the year before, and their EBITDA they didn't even make. They had higher expenses and expenses and general expenses went up. So from that division, it lost $8 million, and it had like, I don't know, I think 5% or something in revenue decline. These are $2 million like machines you're selling, and the margin was trash. It like, COGS was 80%.
Yeah,
guys, like, I mean, we live in a world where yoga pants. Lululemon yoga pants making $2 billion in profit, and we got Kodak making this amazing machine. Like, I'm sure this machine is very tough to make, and it took all these years of all the IPs they have to be able to put this machine together. But you're not profitable, like Steve said, and it's like, bro, who's actually thinking about printing? I know, like, okay, when I go to like a national museum or some shit, I get the pamphlet that said, oh, okay, this is what you got your little map. Who's actually like Steve? Do you get like magazines coming to your house? Are you on a magazine subscription? Print?
No.
Just digital, right?
Yeah, nowadays, yeah, because it's cheaper.
Yeah. Like who's actually flipping through the freaking magazine?
Nah, there's people though, bro. I think
I'm not saying
there's
there's not zero.
but they
Steve,
are. No, 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 no,
Steve,
no.
Steve, I've never said like why do
I
you always
agree, but I disagree with you. I disagree with you. I think there is still a demand, but they're not doing a good job. That's what we gotta say. We can't. I don't know how big
but
of
how
the
does the
market is.
demand went up or down the last 10 years?
I'm sure it probably has gone down more than it used to, but here though it's a cost problem. They're in a business where the cost is too high. 80% of it goes to cost of goods sold. Then your sales and general expense is another 100 and something $1 million. But then you also got the CEO making $6 million. Like it seems to be like poor management to me. I mean, I know AB did a deep dive. I came a little late today.
Yeah, I mean, like, but you have to understand, like, these machines are, high tech, so they're gonna cost a lot of money. You're
Yes.
gonna need like some highly technical people to put that together. So the costs is gonna be high. So you need to increase your price or what? You need to increase your price.
But why
Or
would the cost of goods every year, like they've been in business, right? You said they went on restructuring. I guess when did they come back in business? Because they were in bankruptcy in 2012. They restructured. They came back. When did they list again? Let's look that up. Because that's important. Because if you've been in business for a while, then your cost of goods, even these machineries, they cost let's say $2 million. But then every year for you to maintain it, if it costs you 80%, like why are you in this business?
what do you mean maintain it?
Like the cost of goods component is labor, material, and overhead. So if those three things are costing you 80% of your revenue, why did you even get into this business? You know what I'm saying? Like why did you even
That's the point I'm making though.
No, but what I'm saying to you is like then they didn't do enough due diligence before they even started it. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's the point I'm making. Like
Not
this
that
is
it's dying, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's also not if you don't do, we looked at yesterday with Foxconn, right? They were investing in Wisconsin, and then everybody was hyped, like, oh, blah blah blah, it's gonna be big investments. But then a guy from the town said, hey, basic question. He said, why would they come over here? Labor is cheaper in China. That was such a simple question, and it was realistic. Like, why would they come to Wisconsin when you have the same thing with this business? If you're investing in a business, any business, right? When you're about to make an investment, you're going to ask yourself, hold on, is this a profitable business? And how much money is going to make me? I don't think they've done enough due diligence. And then you see the CEO making this much amount of money. It's like, bro, the business is about to go out of business. They have a going concern problem. How are you taking $6 million of salary?
Okay, this is your commercial printing segment has faced significant declines over the last decade.
I agree. I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying though there's little pockets in every area that you probably could tap in. I don't know much about the commercial printing
I don't know
business.
why you are arguing about like an industry. Like I'm never said zero, Steve.
Yeah.
You always want to make me seem like
I never said you said zero. I think you go like
but the way you're
extremes.
saying is like I never.
No, bro, you go extremes. Nobody said that. I'm just saying to you, maybe they did get into the business because why did they get into business to begin with?
Because they suck. How come? Like, why is the answer not like they suck? Why is the answer like they missed
suck
it?
is definitely a component. I agree with you. They definitely suck.
Like they missed the whole digital camera run, bro. That took place. So they've been sucking. They missed the whole camera. Like, bro, they missed the whole digital world out. So
Kodak. When did it list again? When did it
I was
list?
telling Hassan, like, why didn't they like get into label, like get into like the people that print these labels? We're always gonna need these labels.
What do you mean? What kind of labels? Like what?
Like this, like the Bottle, like this label. Like, why don't they sell to them? Why go to like books and stuff? I'm thinking of like what still needs to be printed. this label always needs to be printed forever. So
Yeah.
why not, you know what I mean? Like, why not go to like that customer? Like, that was the only, if I was to kind of put my CEO hat on, and if we're gonna keep going at this business, I would have to get into like what actually gets printed to this day. And it's shit like this. Like, even menus now, you go, like, half of the restaurants have QR codes, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, where do you need print? Where do you need print? I walk into a damn like I was in a doctor's office just like this week on Monday. I didn't see no magazine over there. I didn't see no magazine. That was the only time where I
Yeah.
found some magazine.
Your doctor is cheap, bro. He ain't trying to spend no money.
Bro, he's gonna put me like a freaking QR code where I can access all the magazines digitally. They're gonna have an iPad for me to use. Like, I know some dentists fucking have like iPads for you to use while you're getting your dental work done. Like, bro, come on, we've moved on from this, and you have to understand, the new generation have never even used paper. Your son has never freaking, like, you know what I mean? He might have read a physical book, maybe, but
He reads physical books all the time, bro. All the damn time. He really does.
you are. he's the like, it's a declining thing. It's a declining thing. Let's all be.
No, I agree with you. It is definitely declining. So then what would you recommend the company to do?
You are done. You have to.
It's finished.
Yeah.
Close shop.
You are done, bro. You're in the damn You're in the damn, bro. You know what? You know who the number one customer they keep listing?
Who?
Is the Popeyes coupon you receive in your mail.
Really?
Yes, like like the promotional guys.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then there is a segment that they could capture right there, like those little flyers that I still get those flyers in mail, bro. I don't read
Yeah,
them.
I mean, like, I don't know why they're so ineffective.
Guys, do you read your the little flyers that come in your
Bro,
mail?
everybody throws that shit away. I never
I
read that
throw
shit
them away. Sometimes I look though. Sometimes not often. You know what I'm saying? But once in a while.
Who
I
are
do. I
Kodak's
do look.
competitors? Let's see. Who are Kodak's? Thanks for participating, OB, man. I like these
Yeah, OB.
Kodak's.
OB sounds like he's in some type of. He sounds like he invests, or he might
I
be
think
in
I think
business.
OB's he's a shareholder of Kodak. I throw it away.
He say he throws away too. OB, you hold any shares of Kodak? The stock market is overpriced when you see a company that's about to be out of business is trading for $6.
Okay, so these are the competitors: Fuji, Canon, HB. Oh yeah, I know Konica Minolta. I do know Konica Minolta. When I work at in a university, this is the machine we bought, Konica Minolta. Hassan can Konica Minolta. Yeah, these guys, they have big machines. Yeah. Oh, it's not as big. I thought they had bigger machines. Yeah, they got these big ass machines. Enterprise, blah blah blah. Just show me the machine, baby. Industrial print. Is that what the industry is called? Yeah, so they got competition, man. I know, like, I don't even think Kodak even bid when we did the bid. But I don't know, man. I just think they're in a dying business, and it's sad to see because I just think you're in a dying business. This is the most printing we're gonna do this year, and then next year is gonna be it's gonna be less and less and less and less. We're not gonna see an increase. How about like shit like this? Why don't they get into like printing? Maybe like sell it to candy companies, like printing their shit. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to be generous to these guys, but
So I'm looking it up on Gemini, and it's telling me like the advanced materials and chemicals segment is the higher profitability business segment compared to the other ones.
okay.
So what do they act? So maybe they got to double down on that. What is the advanced material chemicals segment?
I try to understand it. They have a pharmaceutical, they have chemicals, industrial film services. So materials, they have fabric inks. So this is the ink you use to print your t-shirt. I guess.
Oh, look, they also make, bro, specialty chemicals. They say the company US-based facility specializes in custom chemical synthesis and toll manufacturing for high quality production. This includes specialty polymers for demanding markets like personal care and electronics.
Well,
And
the freaking okay. So here you go. I mean, it went up from 255 to 271. You know, what is that? 16 over 255 went up 6%. It's a smaller, like the print segment is their biggest one at 738. It would be interesting to figure out if they're making money on their ops. No, they're not. Obi, they're not.
so the profit margin on the chemicals, AB. If you just go real quick, I just want to see it.
6%.
6%.
EBITDA. Hey, we got my brother in the house. We got my actual brother in the house.
Actual
What's up?
brother? Hey, what's good, man?
What's going on? We are
oh, you know what?
He's in the film and Kodak. You remember Kodak? They're not doing so well, man. They are losing money left, right, and center. I meant Konica.
Damn, that's garbage margin. Oh my god.
Konica. Oh, what is? It'll be interesting to figure out if they're making money on their ops. Konica, is it publicly traded? Yeah. TY04909. Minolta profit margin. Let's see. No, they're not doing well either.
Konica is struggling too.
Shit. God damn, bro. Net profit margin negative 4.2. Oh my lord, son.
So this industry is being hit.
Bro. So guys, just to kind of summarize, you guys know Kodak, you know, the big camera people, the film people, they were the first people that, you know, they had Kodak Cell's first commercial camera in 1888. At least gross margin is a lot higher than Kodak. Yeah. They sold their first commercial camera in 1888, Steve. I mean, we're talking 130-year-old company.
Yeah.
And then they sold their first professional digital camera in 1991. But then they didn't adapt. We saw a video earlier where it was like they did not adapt to digital, Steve. They kept going with the damn film because they were making money with the film.
I see.
You know?
Kodak.
They were forced to file for bankruptcy.
Steve, one point they had $11 billion annual revenue.
How much?
$11 billion.
Wow. And this now, is prior to 2012. So money, 11 billion back then is different from 11 billions now. That's
like, the all-time Kodak. Yeah. So like they definitely like they got out of the camera business. They went into this commercial printing machine. So they're selling these $2 million machines that print, advertisement, whatever, and they totally messed it up.
Time will tell if they would come back or not. Something had happened to Kodak in those 8 years. So, what had happened to once known one of the most powerful companies in the world? In today's episode, we will discuss rise and fall of Kodak.
Steve was trying to figure out how they gonna make money.
I
Steve
am.
was
I'm researching. Like,
Steve got his CEO hat on.
This is crazy.
Yeah, man. Like they were like big, man. Like they they were the ones that came up with the 60 millimeter thing, and like in the film industry, Kodak is mad respect. Like they were the ones, but then they just fell off.
Here's Harriet.
It's always seemed to me that keeping a family picture record is one of the finest things a mother can do for her family. And with an up-to-date camera by Kodak, it's one of the easiest, too.
And now Kodak invites you to enjoy...
It can be said that from the very start, Kodak was a pioneer in the industry. They introduced innovative products for photographers and filmmakers for well over a century.
That's the founder, George Eastman. He has a star on the Walk of Fame.
Oh, really?
They were in the camera business, bro. Why did you leave the camera business?
Yeah.
In 1878, George Eastman, the founder of Kodak, got the world's attention with his gelatin dry plates. This invention replaced the clunky and messy wet plate technology which still prevailed at the time. By 1903, Kodak introduced their non-curling film, which became the standard for all amateur photographers for almost 3 decades. Then, Kodak revolutionized the motion pictures industry with the first microfilm ever on the market, with their 16mm Kodacolor film. Then, Kodak kept up the technology by introducing their first motion picture film. Many would save their earning, just so that one day they...
This was the most selling product, the Kodak Brownie. Look how cool it looks.
...could afford Kodak. By 1976, Kodak had 85% market share in cameras.
1976, 85% market share in the camera business.
Wow.
I mean, the fall, man, 1976, what are we talking about? That's 50 years ago or something like that. I mean, you were number one. Now you're zero. You are about to shut down. You are about to go out of business. So if you don't think Apple or any of these big guys that you see now, they can be out of business 30, 50 years from now, they can totally happen to them. It can happen. Just like Kodak. Yeah. Kodak went from making $11 billion in revenue. Right now, they're barely making $1 billion in revenue, and they were not profitable this year. They had a negative operational net income. Wanted to say something, Steve?
No. I was looking at their what's gonna save them, but I'll mention it after this film.
And 90% share in film. Kodak enjoyed their position.
90% in film. So
Wow.
The whole filming industry in '76 all using Kodak.
As industry leaders in their sector for over 1 century. In the early 80s, Sony released their first electronic camera. Digital photography, although it was in its embryonic stages.
Yep, Johannes said, Sony geared up big time. Yeah, Sony, and that's exactly what they're just talking about right now.
Their first electronic camera. Digital photography, although it was in its embryonic stages. This technology was showing signs that it would replace film. Kodak had the money and the sales figures on their side. They were hitting $3 billion annually. Digital cameras were becoming popular, and many at Kodak did see the transformation coming. An electrical engineer at Kodak, Steve Sasson, invented a digital camera in 1975, which was patented by Kodak. But it is said that this transformation was happening in the background, as Kodak kept dominating the industry with their films. To put this in perspective, when Steven proposed his idea of going digital, executives at Kodak reportedly told him, "That's cute, but don't tell anyone about it."
Dang.
It took Kodak 3 years to file a patent for Steven's camera. Kodak was bouncing back and forth with film and digital. And by 1984, people switched to Fuji, as they were 20% cheaper from Kodak. Kodak kept up with the film business model and chose to use digital to improve the quality of film by introducing Advantix Preview Camera. They spent a good $500 million from this technology. One of the key features of the Advantix system was that it allowed users to preview their shots and indicate how many prints they wanted. The Advantix Preview could do that because it was a digital camera. Yet it still used film and emphasized print because Kodak was in the film business. Kodak soon knew that this was not their best product. Keeping up with films, they completely missed the rise of digital technologies. People would much rather share pictures than print them. However, it still was not too late. Kodak purchased a photo sharing site Ophoto in 2001. They could have kept it for what they purchased it for, sharing website. But their love of films was strong. They tried to get people to print digital images using the platform. Despite all their best efforts, Kodak was in trouble in 2008. They continued introducing digital products, but the sales kept on falling. Sony, Canon, and Nikon were way ahead of Kodak by now. By 2012, they had no option but to file for bankruptcy, leaving its legacy and selling off all its patents. Remember Ophoto? That was sold to Shutterfly as part of its bankruptcy for less than $25 million. Kodak missed out on the opportunity on digital landscape, a technology that they were pretty much in the front line of. In some ways, they failed to recognize the power of digital and kept investing in films. They failed in realizing that online photo sharing was the new business, not just a way to expand the printing business. Kodak.
There you go. They missed it. I mean, bro, they could have been the camera that was in the iPhone if they really, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they could have went to Apple and be like, yo, license my shit. Like, they had the technology, bro. You know, like you had it, but you missed the whole smartphone, the whole camera on cars. You missed the whole surveillance cameras. You missed the whole camera industry that blew up. You missed it.
Wow.
You know what I
And
mean? When you really think about it, like they were positioned, bro. They were number one. You missed the whole thing.
no, they did. And what's interesting is at one point they had 79,000 patents, but when they filed bankruptcy in 2012, they sold most of that those patents, those digital
Wow.
imaging patents.
Yeah.
So that really messed them up as well. But you know, the one positive thing I could see, because obviously this business is in dire situation right now, you know, and to recap, AB mentioned it, but they have a going concern problem, meaning right now they have in their financial statement a disclosure saying they're not able to meet their current obligation within the next year, and then this business might close down. So they might end up having to file bankruptcy again. They have filed bankruptcy in 2012. They might have to file again. So, like, what are things that they could do? Because AB and I talk about this too. Like, if we were like McKinsey, which is the big consulting firm, what would you advise? What would you advise them to do? And the one positive thing I see from them is if you look at their property, plant, and equipment, they actually have some land, bro. In New York, Rochester, New York, they have like
Yeah.
1,200 acre of land over
Yeah.
there. They got some buildings.
We went and looked at it. They have a Kodak Center and everything.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
sell that bad boy, man. That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, tough times, you know. You can't meet your or else you're gonna be going into chapter 11.
Bro, man, this is the pride and joy of the town, dude. This is the performing arts theater.
I know, bro. 1,200 acres in New York, though. I don't even care where it is. I know it's Rochester is not New York City,
Rochester
but
is probably, but you know, like they say, you know, Hassan looked it up. They say Rochester was called like the imaging center of the world.
oh,
I think
really?
even Kinko's or some other like company started there. Like, so they were really good in this industry, in this imaging industry.
Hmm.
But damn, bro, you want them to sell the Kodak Center?
Dude,
The Kodak Center, man.
you
Look at
got
this.
to you got to operate lean, and I hate to do it too. You might have to fire some people. Your mere existence is being challenged, bro.
Look,
You're
you could tell they haven't maintained this building in a while.
look at this dog.
That boy is not looking so well. Rochester, New York, upstate New York, where it gets real cold up there, right, Steve-O?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, man. They're from Rochester, New York. Started in 1880s. They were once. I mean, this is the pride and joy of this town, man. Kodak Center. It's sad to see, man.
It is.
Okay, Hassan brought this up. Earlier. You think like the government should try to save Kodak?
Why?
Here we go. Here we go.
Why? Why should they? No, I'm
Okay,
I'm
well, they
asking a
try to save
realistic question.
GM in '08. Why not? It shouldn't. Kodak shouldn't be saved.
First of all, they already went bankruptcy in 2012, so there's some mismatch. Let me tell you this. First of all, when the CEO is making $6 million and this company is dying, that's not a company I would like to save, bro. $6 million the CEO made last year. You know what I'm saying? And then this company literally just disclosed they might not be able to be in business within the next 12 months. How are you going to save a company like that? That's not, you know what I'm saying? If the CEO like took his pay cut, was doing all his best, and you see the executives doing their best, and then it's like the homeless guy you see he's smoking cigarettes, asking you for money. You're not gonna give him some money. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look.
Yeah. They lost money in 2024, and the CEO took home $6.2 million in total compensation.
Come on, bro.
That's insane to me. And he just got there. And it's not like he's an OG. He's not even like a Kodak Jr. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not Kodak Jr. at all, bro. This guy, $6 million. And I'm sure he got paid. Let me see. How much did he get paid in 2023? This is insane.
Dude, he got a bonus. So look, salary of $1 million, bonus 1.2 million, stock awards 3.9. So maybe, for what? We're heading to AI. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't print anymore. Everybody is on their device. Why do we need a printing machine that's
Bro,
too
you
costly?
still need print though. Maybe not consumers. So one thing they're doing, which again for people that just joined late, and AB covered it earlier, they also do some stuff for pharmaceutical companies, and they actually have a recent facility that was approved by the FDA to make chemicals.
You know how many companies out there make chemicals, bro? You know how many companies out there make chemicals? Like this chemical section didn't even. It's only 20% of their revenue. That's not gonna. What's the average compensation of CEOs?
That's a good question. OB got good questions, bro.
Median CEO pay. Let's say S&P 500.
Yeah.
Let's see. The median S&P 500 was $16 million in 2023.
All right, but we can't put S&P because S&P 500 is the 500 largest companies in America. So that's big. Then there's like about 10,000.
So just medium CEO pay of
publicly listed companies.
Public companies.
Yes.
Says that's let's see. I mean, bro, he made an insane amount of money. Like, if you're gonna be in the top 500 companies, you're making profits most likely. You know what I mean? Let's see the highest paid. So, damn, this guy got 800.
Who's that?
I don't know. I've never even heard of this company. They paid this man $189 million.
QXO? I would think it's like a biotech company. No? What?
Roofing, water roofing, and building products.
Damn. Usually you see biotech companies paying people like that. Damn.
Thanks for commenting, my brother. Shout out to Jonas, my big bro. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
We
Shout out
appreciate
to
you
you,
for
bro.
coming in. Thank you, man. We'll see you next time. Tomorrow's gonna be fun, guys. You should tune in tomorrow. We're gonna complain about pay in America, economic inequality in America, wealth inequality.
Bro, tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh shit! Sunday. I thought it was Saturday. Sunday, it's my turn to complain.
Yes.
I'm gonna just come with the facts. I'm gonna hit Steve on the man. I got shit cooking. Okay, so y'all tune in on Sunday. I got some fire for his ass.
And OB, we're getting S&P 500 numbers. The one thing we could tell you is we covered GoPro earlier this week, and they're also in dire condition. Their stock is trading at like a $1.30, $1.40. But the CEO took a pay cut. And we saw that. Like he took in that initiative because the company's not making that much money. But that's not what we're seeing with this company. Even if, let's say, that's the norm of what CEOs get paid, if your company's not making money as a CEO, how could you even take that much amount of money? You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I mean, Lululemon guy made 14.6 million, but they had a profit of $2 billion. That makes somewhat makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, So I don't know. Like, I don't know what a company made $1 billion. Tell me salary of CEOs with about $1 in revenue. God damn. Google, man. Good night. All right.
All right, Bree. Thank you.
No,
for
I think
joining.
she'll say good night too. Let's see. Oh, in the music industry, CEO of companies with revenues 3.9 to 23 billion, 1.3 to 1 point adjusted EBITDA. So for 1 billion revenue company would say 200 million EBITDA, CEOs might land 2.6 to 3 point. Look at that. Respect to GoPro CEO is probably an exception. CEOs are greedy AF. OB, you're coming around now. But look at that, bro. I mean, I think you should have not get paid that year at all.
Who?
The CEO.
For real. You should have.
You know what I mean? You didn't even make profitable, bro. You already have millions of dollars, bro. Just take like 500K just to kind of sustain you for the year and be like, guys, like I'm so serious about this. I'm only gonna take 500. Let's make it happen, bro. I think that would have really, done something. But I think he sees the writing on the wall. He's like, man, let me grab my bag real quick before I get the fuck up out of here. Like, yeah.
And let me see, how much was he paid in 2023? Yeah, because when CEOs get paid a lot and then the company's making a lot of money, it's like, okay, that's fine. Look, in 2023, he made $7 million.
Oh my lord, he made more in 24. How?
So no, 24 he made a little less, 6.2. 2023,
okay,
7 million. But this guy's been in there since 2020. This guy's taking all the profits.
Yo, on God, bro. Yes.
This is not a highly profitable company, guys.
Let's see, Kodak.
2022, 6 million again. Oh my
bro,
God.
Nobody's even analyzing him, but that's how bad this company is. Hold. Look at this. Oh damn. Let's see. Q1 results show flat sales, widening losses, ongoing cash burn, despite a 24% stock price increase over the past year. That's why it makes no freaking sense.
Yeah, how did
this segment is in decline?
Right.
Material the main source, but remains a small part of revenue. Exactly what I just said. Print is 70%. Respect to High debt, negative cash flow, reliance on one-time pension windfall highlight. I maintain a whole bro. There's no way like financial restructuring. This led me to revise. I don't even know why it went up 25%, bro. I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, the only positive thing I see is them doing, and I know it's a small part of their revenue, but that advanced materials FDA approved facility, bro. They got to double down on that. Get out of print. Dying industry, like you mentioned, and it's not profitable, or it's like the profits are minimal.
No, it was a negative here this time.
Yeah, get out.
Ooh.
Why haven't they fired this guy, bro?
CCC credit rating. This was in October of last year.
Yeah, they have junk status rating right now, so they can't even issue bonds in the regular market. They have to sell to junk bonds. So which limits, because other companies cannot buy junk bonds. Like, companies also invest in bonds. So, for investment strategies like pension funds, your retirement would invest in bonds, but they wouldn't invest in junk bonds. It just
Obi had a interesting question, Steve-O. He said, should we short it like there's no tomorrow?
Yo, that's actually not an unreasonable thing to do.
But so shorting is betting against it, right?
Yes.
Kodak
so you're betting that the stock will go down.
Obi, you know what makes me nervous is like, why did it go up 25%? Like why? Like that makes no sense.
I wonder if it's a meme stock. We gotta look. Is Kodak? I mean, because
motherfucker went up 4% today. What the?
Because GoPro, the same thing happened to them. They were a meme stock. So, because a lot of people were shorting it, Reddit people came together and tried to do the squeeze just like they did with GameStop. But it's not a meme stock right now. It was a meme stock in 2020, but not right now. Why is this stock trading high?
Well, I just feel like, look, like something happened in like November of last year that kind of got it to jump like 60%. Something happened in November. I don't know if they had a good quarter or what.
Wow, so recent actually buying activity. The CEO bought 50,000 shares in August 2025. So he believes in the company somewhat.
Man, he's shorting himself.
Well, he's not sure that him buying it actually shows 50,000. I mean, 50,000 times what, $6? That's not a lot actually. If you think about it, that's like $300,000. Like 400,000. That's not even 10% of how much he made.
But Steve, look at it. I mean, like if we look at it from like, okay, if we take out like this insane jump, I think this is what you're talking about. That the 2020 meme stock. Look at it. It went from $2 to $21.
Yeah.
And then it immediately dropped to like about 6, and it's been hovering around 6 since then. I mean, look at it. 6. I mean, it might go down a little bit. 4, 3, 4, 6, 6, 4, 4. There is no fundamentals that says like this is anything. So yeah, if you want to play some meme stock and shit with this thing, fine, go ahead. But
and the 52-week high was 824, but low is 426. What is holding this thing up?
Bro, like I said, like, as the prices are all time high, people need to put their money in somewhere. It's like
facts.
It's just the stock market makes no logical sense right now these days. So
who holds the stock of
because
Kodak?
there's nothing here that is looking good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small part of their revenue, but again, I still say they need to double down on that, you know, the advance. They do have an FDA approved facility. And, you know, focusing on that area, advanced materials and chemicals, and sell some of your properties, raise some money, get rid of your freaking print business. Definitely get rid of it.
Let's see what AI says about this segment in the last 5 years. Okay, so 172, 212, 255, 271. So it keeps going up. I mean, it's you know.
Yeah, no
Like
problem, OB.
I'm a big insider activities fan. Thanks, Steve. What's that mean?
He's talking
Insider.
about you know, how the CEO bought the 50,000 shares.
Oh, okay. So this is what you're talking about, right? Has been a key part of business trend. The company's investors expanding into regulated pharmaceutical manufacturing, increased film production capacity. So this is what you're talking about, the whole pharmaceutical.
The pharmaceutical thing, man.
Yeah.
Because that was like the only bright spot. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money. It was small money, but it was profitable. Like not even huge, to be honest. I'm just, you know, it's like
See their cash flow, what they did. Like, let's see what happened in cash flow.
So, man, it's hard to look. All right, now it's better. That's good. So net earnings 102 million, and then after that, pension that's 155 million. All right, what else? Net gain on sale of assets. They even lost money on selling assets. But that's not a real cash transaction, so they take that out. What else? Decrease in trades account payable. So cash operated by net cash provided by operating activities was $7 million. That is
Negative.
ridiculous. Oh, it's negative. Oh, it was your cursor was blocking. Negative 7. Jesus Christ. And then addition to property, so they're still investing. Or no, they took it out. Okay, so they did sell something. No, they bought something. Okay, yeah, they did buy some additions to properties.
So they probably expanded on some manufacturing plant or some shit,
Yeah, why would you even
I
do
mean,
that?
maybe like this whole like pharmaceutical thing.
Yeah, perhaps. But you know, when you're broke, you can't be like, this is mismanagement like crazy. So net use cash and investing. So investing activities is like any type of investment you could. It could be, you expanded the warehouse, you did other investments, you bought new
Yeah.
land or whatever, bought new machinery. That's considered investing, and they spent 39 million on that. And then financing is anything that you borrowed, if you pay dividends and etc. It would be listed in here. So they paid some loans out. They paid $17 million in loans. That's it says right there, as AB has highlighted. So they do have. How do you pay dividend payments? Oh my God.
They did where? Oh my lord.
Preferred stock. So there's common stock and there's preferred stock. Preferred stock, not everybody has it. If you have preferred stock, but I don't even know why you paid them that. It doesn't make sense to me. 4 million. You're not. You're barely surviving, and you bought your own stock back. Why? You spent $1 million buying your own stock, treasury stock purchases. This is so mismanaged, dog. Are you freaking kidding me? You bought your own stock back $1 million? Why? You are broke. Come on. Oh my God. This is
Bro, and
retarded.
this tariff, if this tariff actually affects them, it's over with. If they sell to like some Chinese companies with this damn printers, getting this printer all the way to damn like Europe and shit, bro, it's over with.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, people should apply to be CEOs. These guys are doing dumb ass moves like this. Come on, man. This guy is not better than you. I swear, there is no way that a mismanaged company like this guy's getting paid $6 million.
Steve, this is what really like fucked me up. So this is the press release, right, from Kodak. So it says SDV Median Plus Services to choose the groundbreaking Kodak Prosper 520 press. So this is a big machine, la la la, right? Bro, this company, we like try to look it up. It's out of business, bro.
No.
Permanently closed, bro. I don't know if this is true. Let's see if we can look on their website. Their
Oh
website is
no! Oh
gone.
no! Oh no! Oh
Bro, this is
no!
what like sealed the deal. I'm like, your
Oh
customer is out of
no!
business.
Oh my God! Hold on. How many people have shorted this stock? Man, hold up. This is insane. How many people have shorted Kodak stock?
Bro, it's
There are
just
7.9 million shares of Kodak stock that have been sold short. How many comments? So about 12% of the stock is currently held short.
is that good, bad? Is that crazy or what?
It would be, let's see, what other, how does this compare to other companies?
Bro, they keep talking about this damn printer. Kodak to highlight innovative solutions for high quality, sustainable, and efficient printing. A print pack India. Like you're going to India. Like, what is this, dude? You're talking about damn. Oh my lord.
So Kodak shorts interest in 12.6 is considered relatively high compared to the average short interest of 2 to 5% for stocks on major market index like the S&P 500.
Damn, bro. So this is one of their customers. Like, I guess it's a printing company, graphics, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm not saying there's zero demand. Like, you still need to print some stuff. Like,
Right,
if
it's
I
not
go
a
to
lot
like
of demand. Right.
yeah, and like if if you go to like a fast food joint, they gotta print the big menu that says $4.99 Wendy's. That has to be printed. But do I need this big ass machine to do that, or can I go to my local Kinkos to get that shit done?
Yeah, because
Let me see.
that is the biggest cost. Even though it is the biggest revenue generator, that's the biggest cost. If they got rid of that, bro, they would be a little bit leaner.
Kinkos use HP, so they're not even using these guys. Canon. So there's other players in this game. So they're not even going after that medium market. It looks like they're going after the big boys, the
Right.
commercial. Oh man. 3 hours, 22 minutes, man. Like we are done with Kodak, man. The only like I was saying this earlier, Kodak Black is not doing so well. And it's like the company and Kodak, it seems like they're kind of going at the same rate, you
Oh
know.
wow.
Yeah, man. And I looked up like why is he called Kodak Black? So he said his nickname was Black. But then like when he got on Instagram, he put Kodak because he's like, the people with the pictures and stuff. That's his old explanation. That's why his name is Kodak Black. So
That's interesting. What one thing though I want to answer for OB just to kind of mention this to him because he asked about insider activity. So in addition, actually the CEO had bought more than that actually. Well, actually no. He bought what he bought, but then there's another person named Kates Phillip who is a director and beneficial owner of more than 10% of a class of security also bought. Well, it's not much though, $56,000 worth of the stock. Just to give you another insider transaction, it just happened on August 14th.
bro,
Kate
nobody's
Phillip.
even analyzing this thing.
Who is that? 10%.
40% of shares held by all insider.
Wow.
It's kind of interesting.
40%. That's high.
Yeah. Wonder what that means.
Yeah. That's pretty high, bro. There's not a lot of demand for it, though. That's what it means.
Southern Eastern Asset Management or the investment company. Yeah.
I mean, a few positives that they got for them is the brand name is still relevant today. You say Kodak, the name's still even in today, like it's well known. The brand name has
But they're
some
not even in
value.
that industry anymore. I feel like they need to come back to consumer electronics. I don't know.
But you know, when didn't you say they were selling, they're licensing their name, and then this company is
Yeah, but like
selling.
triple down on it. I feel like, people still have that nostalgia with them. Like, bro, like that licensing play made them $17 million in EBITDA.
That's what I'm saying. That might be a play that they need to explore even further.
And they need to explode it like big time.
Yes, they do.
They only had $20 million in revenue from that section. That was only 5%, not even, out of a billion, like 5 million. What the hell is that? Like, that's not even, that's 5%. So why? Like, why not? Like, if you just even 10x that, if you 10x that somehow, you're looking at
Yeah.
some really serious, because the margin is high, bro. You
That
just
margin is insane. Yes, licensing play.
85% EBITDA on that. Like, why not like go hard at it? I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
So there's the licensing play. There's, in my opinion, also the FDA approved facility. Double down on that. Definitely get out of print. Get out of
Yeah.
print yesterday. Like, leave fast.
Bro, but you know what's hard though? You know what's sad?
What?
You know what's really sad? All that manufacturing to make the big printing machines
Yeah.
are worthless. Nobody's gonna buy that shit. You're gonna sell that shit pennies to the dollar. Who's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
come up
Oh, yeah. You're
all
going to
the
take a
way
big
to,
O. Oh, you're going to
you
take a
know,
big O. You're going to take a
you know
big
what I
O.
mean?
That's fact. But
Who's
it's
gonna come all the way to Rosharon or whatever, Rochester, New
Rochester,
York?
New York. But they have, what is it? Did I say 1,100 or 1,200 acres of land? I'm talking about the land, not they're not going to make no money from selling those machines. You're right. I mean, nobody's going to buy that. I mean, it's going to be sold on liquidation. You're going to see it on what's that show where they compete, Storage Wars.
Yeah.
You're going to see it on Storage Wars.
Looks like Rochester has significant appreciation over the past decade. Median sale price climbs by 25 in some areas. So it looks like,
Yeah, I'm talking about that land. They said, if you add in the depreciation, some of the stuff that they own could be worth about 700 to 800 million dollars. So get you some money and then double down on these efforts, bro. Pay off your debt. Bam, bam, bam.
So what do you think? You're buying the stock or what?
Listen, I think OB got a good point. This is one of
Shorting?
those stocks, especially with the going concern problem, bro. I mean,
Might be
we never
something
made
short.
this recommendation before, but this is definitely one to look out to short.
Let's send off the people with saying with one of the greatest clips of all time.
You think you could be monogamous though?
Yeah.
Do you know what monogamous mean, Kodak?
No.
I know, exactly. Can you be faithful to one woman?
One woman, all the way. Yeah, I
Forever, just
could.
you and her.
Listen, the other night I fell asleep on the phone with a girl. I ain't do that since like middle school.
So that's your girl.
What was you saying? What was you saying to her?
We were just chopping it up. Like,
So
you
for,
like
for the first night ever, you talked to only one girl.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
I hope
I hope
so.
I hope so, man. The greatest line, one of the greatest
I hope
lines in
so.
Breakfast Club history, man. I hope so. This is what I hope so Kodak company that they did somehow make it or something. I hope so, man. But it ain't. That's all I got for you, man. I got nothing for you for this company,
Got
man. That's
nothing,
sad to see.
man. It is sad affairs. So, what are you picking tomorrow, man? It's AB's pick tomorrow.
Oh, snap. Damn. Man, I need some recommendation, guys. Obi, man, thanks for participating. Is there any electronics company? I was looking at Nokia, actually. I didn't know Nokia was big. Them
Nokia. We
boys are
going
still around. I was, like
the
earlier, I
film.
confused Kodak with Nokia. So I was doing like a whole hour of search of Nokia, and I'm like, wait, wrong company.
Yeah, Nokia. BlackBerry's still there. I mean,
Thanks for the good content. Now, Obi, thanks for subscribing and liking, sharing, and things like that. Thanks for participating in the chat. Great questions. Love to have you on.
yeah, come back
Come
again,
back.
Obi.
We
For
always go
real.
live. We always go live 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. Thanks for viewing the channel. Appreciate you. But Obi, let me know if you got any recommendations of the company we're gonna cover tomorrow. Hassan, what you got? Man,
Yeah,
you're talking
Obi.
Nokia. I should be there. Ooh, bro. This is one of my favorite phones ever, bro. This phone, oh my,
Nokia. I don't
bro, this phone is amazing.
Nokia. You know they still sell some of these phones now. I noticed a T-Mobile store. They start selling these old school type of not Nokia per se, but like a flip phone.
Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't know, like, bro, for the Finnish people, this is a pride and joy for the country. I didn't know that. They
But
say
what
this is one of the most important brands in the company's history. I mean, in the
Really?
country. Yeah.
Well, then the question is, then is there any other finished products? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if this is like the star that made it out. So then now you
No,
have
yeah, I
attachment.
think it says Nokia is the world's blah 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 da da da. No, they said like this is 5G. What's 5G? Is that a company? 5G
No,
stuff.
I think he's talking about like 5G internet.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Did they come up with 5G? Nokia invented 5G?
I don't think so.
No. Oh. Yes, Nokia is big on that. Okay. All right. Looks like people seem to really feeling Nokia for tomorrow.
Okay.
We got the new song with Drake, right? Nokia. We're not gonna play it, so we're not gonna get demonetized, whatever.
Drake has a song called Nokia.
Yeah.
Damn.
What are you talking about? That's the one.
Yeah.
Who's calling? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling this shit? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling this shit? Is
Oh.
it Becky? Is it Stacy? Yeah. Is it Keisha? Is it Ellie? Hey, where the fuck function? You don't know this song? Oh my
I
lord.
do know. I didn't know it's called Nokia though.
Yeah. Is it bet? Hey, tomorrow we go with Nokia, baby. We go Nokia, man. Hey, the chat was fire tonight, man.
The chat was fun, man. For real.
Damn, bro. 3.5 hours where we can never get this thing down.
Never. We're the Joe Rogan of the financial analysis industry.
Yeah. Hey, man, we want to give a big shout out to our day ones. We got Bree in the chat. We got San. We got, of course, HJ, the people's champ, is in the chat. He came up earlier, kept me going with the shit, and then Steve-O came in. We got Bree in the chat. I don't know if we saw Becca, but shout out to Becca. Shout out to my brother Johannes. Shout out to Obi. For this is not his first time. We've seen that name before, so he's regular watcher. Shout out to you, man. Ericsson is another one to consider. Yo, I didn't know Ericsson was like still around, but they are, I guess.
BlackBerry too, bro. BlackBerry?
Oh, my BlackBerry, man.
They
What the
still
hell is
there.
Bro, who cares about BlackBerry?
Bro, I used to invest in BlackBerry.
Or maybe together. Together would be so hard, though. I don't know. which I don't think we've ever attempted to do two in one.
Two
I
and
bet
one. Maybe we could do it. Obi, if you come back, maybe we'll do Ericsson too.
BBM is boring. They are like Enterprise now. Oh, you
Yes.
talking about
That's what I like
BlackBerry?
them. Yeah, that's why I like them though. They pivoted. Pivot,
Is it
baby.
is it Keisha? Is it man? Let's see what's going Nokia up to. Like, are they doing anything these days? What is it? Is it is it all network now? They out of the consumer industry? Oh God, it's all networks and shit. It's not fun, man. We want
Not
a fun
sexy
one
no
for us.
more. Not sexy.
I need like let's see. I need a fun consumer electronics company that's public.
AJ says Nokia came back with retro phone. I want it badly.
What is this?
Oh, Motorola. What about Motorola? We have LG, What about Samsung, bro? You know we didn't do Samsung. Man, I should have picked Samsung, bro.
Samsung. I do want to know how they're doing.
Samsung is doing well.
I want fun ones though.
So Nokia, we got Sony Ericsson, we got Samsung, we got LG,
LG. What's this?
Vusex.
Never heard of it.
Oh,
Universal.
Roku. Roku is another interesting one.
Roku. What's that?
That's
Oh,
the remote. Yeah.
they're public.
Yeah, they're a publicly traded company.
Huh. Okay, I'm actually interested in Roku because they got like the hardware and the software.
Yeah, Roku is.
Oh, Obi's excited about Roku. Okay.
Oh, you said
I'm
yeah. Oh,
actually
really?
very interested in that.
Roku
Yeah.
is public. Let's see how much is their stock. Roku.
People fuck with Roku, boy. Hey, man, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, if,
Their
if
stock is
she's on
actually
Android.
their stock is expensive a little bit. You know, it's $94.
Ooh, yes. Roku. I vote for Roku, man. That's nice. Thanks.
People fuck with Roku don't. You know what? I used to. I don't. I now got a smart TV. I don't. I don't fuck with Roku no more.
I want to know because they had that. I want to know how they're doing now. Roku's running at the hole in the wall Chinese spot. Yeah, I mean, don't do, but they have content too, though, right?
They do have some content, and actually, they made a decent amount of money. I think Roku revenue 2024.
Yeah, it looked like they had a negative net.
They made.
But I want to
They made 4.1 billion though.
in revenue, yeah, but like
revenue.
and net income was negative though. So, but I want to know where that revenue comes from. Is it hardware? Is Tubi public? That would be hilarious. I would love to do Tubi. Let me see. Tubi.
Tubi's public. If Tubi's public, we gotta do Tubi.
Oh, we're doing Tubi 100%.
I love Tubi, man.
It's not. It's part of Fox. Damn.
Man, of Tubi, I love Tubi, though.
Because this week is supposed to be electronic, guys. Not like.
Yes, we do have
not
like,
content, not the Netflix.
no.
Yeah, you know.
We gotta do them maybe next week or the week after. Netflix of the world, the Hulu's of the world. I don't know if Hulu actually Hulu's not. I don't know if Hulu's public traded. I don't think so.
Who makes who makes smart watches besides? How about like Fitbit and all those people?
I don't think Fitbit is publicly traded. It's delisted. When
No,
it was acquired by Google.
Google.
I mean, yeah, Google makes hardware, but I mean, obviously, it's a bigger business. Because I got a Google phone, Google Pixel.
No, it's
what else
subsidiary
I
of
like?
Paramount. God damn it. Okay, guys, for Sunday, guys, my rant is gonna be about private equity.
Private equity. Damn.
Guys, Obi, I want you to come back. I want AJ to come back. I want to have a full-blown war on private equity. They gotta go.
So
Wow.
AJ, Pluto TV is not publicly traded. Qualcomm, I mean, that's you know,
See you,
that's
Obi.
chip.
Good night.
We got to do chips week because we got to do Nvidia. We got to do AMD.
Yeah.
We got to do
Now,
Qualcomm.
I want to do Roku. Roku is it.
All right. Have a good night, OB. Shout out to you, bro. He's like
Shout
Money Mike. He came in, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Kind of ignited, gave us a little energy.
Yes, for sure, man. Shout out to, but our day ones, man. They always stay with us and they keep us energized all the
Man,
time.
day ones, man. Day ones. AJ, man. I swear, you know what I'm saying? AJ should be, you know what I'm saying, honorary host.
Honorary
like, you know what I'm saying? Honorary third, I think. We should, you know what I mean? Our boy should
I think we need the 8 jam hour. We need an
we
8 jam hour
do.
reservated for him.
AJ need to, you know what I'm saying? He needs his own hour. Like, you know
I
what I'm saying?
think
Yo,
this is what we say. Once we get done with our shit and we're bullshitting like at this hour, he can jump on and give us a little more sauce if he wants to.
Yo, for
Anytime, it's
real,
open
for
invitation.
real. Yo, we talked about silent partner. Yo, AJ is the truth. He be acting like he don't know. He be like, oh, you guys know, but that he be knowing. I don't know. My boy be knowing.
But I want San and maybe Becca and Bree to be coming up tomorrow so they can just tell us how we're doing. What questions they have. I want to know that kind of stuff. So tomorrow, guys, prepare to hop on. So Sunday, not tomorrow. Goddamn, Sunday.
Yeah, and
But yeah, man, Steve, I'm ready to wrap it up. If you're ready to wrap it
yeah,
up.
I'm ready to wrap it. I just want to give a shout out to Kia. I just noticed that he was on the chat too. I wasn't
Oh
there,
yeah,
but shout out to Kia too.
Yeah. It's been fun. This was fun. This was really fun. I didn't even feel like we did 3.5 hours. But any last minute comments, Steve-O?
No, man. Shout out to everybody, man. We just want to encourage you. Please like, subscribe. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Please share it to your friends, like it, comment, etc., etc. We appreciate you. And if you're rewatching this, man, thank you again for rocking with us. We're still looking for sponsors too. You know what I'm saying? If you want to sponsor your business, we give shout outs on the stream. So holla at us, man.
We'll have the banner going across the whole time.
Hell
You know what I'm saying? Bree, anybody that has a business.
But you know what would be dope? If people could send us their business and we analyze it for them too. Like small business.
Bree wanted us to cover like a franchise. Like
what franchise?
And they do submit like some paperwork. If you're a franchisor.
Really? They do? That's public?
Yeah, I think so.
Because there are nonprofits we could cover. Certain nonprofits do have to file public, like churches and stuff don't have to, but certain nonprofits do have to file. And there is GuideStar. You could go there. It's like where you could get. So we could possibly cover nonprofits, but I wasn't aware about franchises. I don't know if the information is public.
Man.
AJ says Channel 8 fundraiser. Hey, this ain't fundraiser, AJ. This is a business transaction. You know what I'm saying? Both parties benefit.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they do disclose some stuff, like, so maybe we can. I don't know. We'll have to look at it. We'll have to look at it.
Yeah, we have to look at it.
But
public, we could cover it.
Yeah. So, shout out to all the viewers, man. Thanks for being here. This your boy AB.
It's your boy Steve.
This is the Profit Report coming at you live tomorrow, same time. Peace. Good night. Thanks for being here. We out, man. Peace out.
We out, guys. Peace.